What's up, you guys? This is Maverick Approach. I'm here to cook Couzin Bang, and you've been alienated.
Y'all think I'm gonna let a mother with a carrot top with me? You got it all up. Ain't no mother with a carrot top can with me.
Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the heavyweight championship debate of the world. Referee, referee, good luck, Tommy. Let's go, Alienated.
If you seen what I seen what I seen, believe what I saw, then told me don't look up. If you seen what I seen what I seen, believe what I saw, they told me don't look up.
Good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Want to welcome you guys to a good show of Alienated. I got some special guests in the building today. But first off, I want to start off with my main man. He's all hyped the fuck up because the New York Knickerbockers are the world WNBA half of league season ass champions. What's going on, Sin City from Harlem, USA, New York City, New York? What's going on, Playboy?
We celebrating, man. We do.
Did Tommy said he's sending you some space dust? You know what I'm saying, for the celebration?
I ain't drinking that. I ain't drinking none of that. Tommy on. Oh, yeah. I ain't supposed to cuss. All right.
Nah, we good.
I ain't drinking that.
No, they just bleep it out now. That's all they do. They just bleep it out. Boy. Yo, and then we got my main man from where you from? Cause you told me.
Sound like you had some space dust already.
I know. I'm gonna have some before the day is up with. Yeah. So you're from Area 51, Rachel, Nevada, Jean, Nevada, Elko, Nevada, wherever the you from, right? I got my man Good Luck Tommy. What's going on, Good Luck?
Not much. I'm just here. You
just here. They pissed him off. Hey, Sin. They pissed him off because they brought him some space dust. I think I might have some today, some space dust. Space dust. Look, this is the last time we promoting y'all. Y'all gonna send a check or whatever. But if y'all can't tag space dust to let them know we be repping. But I think I might have a space dust today because I got my main man all the way from. Matter of fact, let him introduce himself because he is the man, Maverick Approach. What's going on, Maverick?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. We got you back on the show, man. Are you going to have a space dust or you don't?
What's in there?
I have no idea. Whatever.
Y'all got to tell me the ingredients before I start consuming
whatever it is, it says.
Is there anything that you can't pronounce? If so, I'm not drinking it.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's in here, man. Listen, I don't know. It works, though, because it get everybody keyed up in here. I can tell you that much. So, listen, we got you back on the show. The people, reacted to you really well, and they said, they want you and CC back on the whole time, this and that. So, we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to start off. First of all, I was told to say, Sin, we have to thank everybody for subscribing. We're almost at 200,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for everybody subscribing. That's all because of you, Sin. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pay homage to you because it's all because of you. You tell everybody to subscribe and they listen to only you.
He be punking everybody.
Everybody.
All right, that's a lie. No, don't listen to Tommy. No, let's get straight into this. Let me ask you something, Maverick. You got any personal experiences with UFOs or demons? Give me one, yo. Because you talk a lot of knowledge, and I get it. But like for the that just don't know, that echo is annoying. By the way,
we ain't got 5 minutes in yet.
No, give me something personal that you went through, man. Something.
I would say I haven't experienced too much from the UFOs. I did see a lot of stuff like driving back and forth from LA to Vegas. Did see a lot of weird sightings, and I can't say that it's a UFO, but it didn't look like a plane. It was moving too fast. I've seen a lot of stuff like that. So, but I've experienced a lot of paranormal stuff. Okay, so I've astral projected myself. I've done things to where I had a lot of experiences as a kid to where, I guess my third eye is open, if you will, which is actually connected to your pineal gland. So I've experienced a lot of that, even family members who passed on, certain family members I never even met that passed on, who came and visited me, stuff that I knew that they would, I wouldn't have known, and, all that kind of stuff, So, yeah, I've experienced little stuff here and there, seen some aircrafts that didn't look human.
Well, he's talking about his spiritual team, his ancestors that came back, visited him, and come through his dreams, guiding him. That's why I was trying to mention last week about a spiritual team. Everybody has a spiritual team. Why would your
ancestors do that and they never met you?
I feel like when you're talking about UFOs, when you're talking about the spiritual realm, I think it's one and the same. Because last episode we were talking about these beings being interdimensional, right? We're talking about different dimensions. I think when you die, you go to another dimension. Could be going to another planet. We don't know, right? So I think that when we're looking into different realms and different realities, it's all connected in some type of way. Because they're saying disclosure, a lot of, Representative Luna, all these people are saying these beings are interdimensional, right? So I think that it's one and the same. It could be connected.
There's no such thing as death. I know you use that term. You know what? If people die after doing this shit that they do on this planet, it'll be all a waste of fucking time. That means God is a real punk. Because it's like you put us on this motherfucker and we got to work for your motherfucking ass, and then all of a sudden we just go blank when we die? That's some motherfucking bullshit.
I saw that Bow Wow, he's speaking on this. I don't know if y'all saw that. He was talking to Jermaine Dupri. He was saying that he thinks when we die, it's just nothingness.
What the fuck? That means everything we doing is for fucking nothing.
For nothing, right? So
every
there
fucking
can be.
thing. It's a big waste of fucking time. Whoever created us to just fucking come on this motherfucker for a temporary time, do whatever we do, and get the fuck out of here and we nothing?
Nah, definitely not. And that's the thing. I like, if you look into astral projection, that is literally remote viewing. So if you guys look into remote viewing, Project Stargate, Project Sunstreak, all these things are documented by the CIA, which they found the Ark of the Covenant. All these things are well documented. So they're one and the same, to where you can go to places to where your body physically can't go.
I astral.
So
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I did it once when I was younger. I told you I used to listen to Art Bell, and I was so involved in doing it that I feel like I laid down one day, and I remember getting out my body, and I was like, I looked at my body, I was like, oh my God, I can see.
That's what happened to me.
And then I walked.
Same thing.
I walked down the hallway. I walked down my hallway at the house, and then I opened the door. And when I opened the door, I got scared, and I went right back to my body.
Same story. Instantly.
Instantly.
How much of that is reality, and how much of that is fake? What y'all think? Because you said you woke up out your body and everything. Do you really believe that, or do you think there was a part of imagination?
100%. It was not a figment of my imagination. I astroplaned out of my body, and I saw myself laying there. My body and I don't know. See, that's why I get confused. It was my spirit or my soul. I don't know which one left, but something was able to see. I literally walked down the hall. I was like, and I was conscious because I was like, I'm really doing this. And then as I walked down, I opened the door, and then I was like, I got scared. If I go out there, will I be able to come back? And that's when I zoomed. I mean, listen, it wasn't like I didn't go I didn't walk back down my hallway. I zoomed back to, I was back in my body like that. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. And that was at a time I was really into transcendental meditation and all those things and remote viewing and those times. I mean, I was dialed in.
You seek, look, Sin, if you want to experience these things, I know you have questions about it. The way I started experiencing and start noticing these things when I stopped eating them chopped up animals. So when you start cleansing your body and stuff and purifying your blood. And man, when you start going to sleep and you start having them dreams my dreams be so goddamn immaculate that most of the time I don't want to wake up. I don't even want to wake up.
Do you remember all your dreams, you think?
I don't, but a lot of them that I do, when I go without eating meat throughout the week and your body is pure, you cleansing yourself. You're supposed to be cleaning yourself all the time. Not all this shit about 6 months. you should be cleansing yourself all the time because it's not just in the food, it's in everywhere you go. You got people just fucking negative vibes and DNA that's coming from other people that's not positive. You got to cleanse yourself. It's a lot of cleansing.
Tommy,
huh?
When you cleanse yourself, that means shrimp too?
Yeah, that's parasites. So you know that
shrimp is the bottom of
shrimp and lobster are cockroaches of the sea. Right. You do know that, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. They're parasites. Yeah. They bottom feeders, right? So when you're cleansing your body, like
you ain't eating that shit.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be eating any of that. Right. This is why I don't eat chicken.
Because I heard about a seafood diet, like people that like be running marathons, they be like, yo, I'll go on a seafood diet, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that must be something.
That's what's connected to all diseases. So if you think about parasites, if you do a parasitic cleanse, that's linked to cancer, that's linked to a bunch of stuff.
We've been lied to, brother. We've been lied to about everything, especially a natural diet. A natural diet, we talked about this, I believe, last week to talk about an animal. If a motherfucking animal dies, that motherfucker gonna decay inside the soil and he's never coming back to life again. But when you do the same thing to a plant or a tree or anything like that, the seeds of the nature of what they have, they're going to spring back to life no matter what.
Why do you think you guys, when you go to the dentist, why do you think they're so adamant on pulling your wisdom teeth?
I just told somebody not to do that the other day.
So think about it. They call it your wisdom teeth. It's connected to wisdom. Your actual nerves, your wisdom teeth are connected to your pineal gland. So when they pull that, you're disconnected, which talks about, your pineal gland is connecting to your third eye, is your third eye, astral projection, all these things, right? So they're so adamant on that. Back in the day, that that's just modern medicine. Like we're talking like hundreds and thousands of years. They didn't do that.
Yeah, because wisdom teeth don't grow straight. They grow at an angle, either this way or that way, and it pushes your teeth, and motherfuckers don't want to pay for no braces.
But that's the thing. It's a premature. I looked into it. It's a premature, like they take x-rays of your teeth, right? They're saying, oh, your teeth are going this way or that way. That's a premature, examination, because what they're doing is they're telling you it's crooked, but as it grows, then it straightens out later. So they're showing you a premature, growth. Oh, we got to pull those. So that's what they're really doing.
They've been trying to get me to pull mine. I've had to go ahead and put some braces on.
You're not
twice.
supposed to, though.
I've never done any of that. Never pulled teeth, anything.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't get shots either.
Yo.
Oh, who the hell is this motherfucker?
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
I was in there smoking a joint in the break room and heard some bullshit.
Shit.
I figured I'd come in, man.
I didn't even know this nigga was here.
So
Here we go.
If y'all don't know, Couzin Bang just came in. What's up, Couzin Bang?
Hey, what's this shit y'all talking about today? Y'all got Maverick up here talking about some goddamn wisdom teeth.
We talk about everything.
What kind of water is that?
That's the kind you drink, motherfucker.
It's probably not alkaline. You're probably drinking some bullshit.
So hold on. What you say?
Y'all got the same shit.
Hold on. Say this. I want to go back because I heard this shit in the break room. Look, man, I'm smoking in the break room, right, Sam? And I hear Maverick talking about death and y'all talking about people dying and it being zero and you know all of that. That's an interesting concept, man. And,
so hold on, Sam. What'd you just say? They had a little problem online. These two going at it.
Yeah, I saw they had a problem online, and I was like, oh shit. Well,
He says
let's hit.
Yeah,
some bullshit.
Hold on, let me get round. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and give it round one, because if y'all remember on the last episode that we had with y'all too, when we were talking about flat Earth and round Earth, and then these two went at it offline. So hold on, let me go ahead and start
hit
round.
The boxing bell.
Hit the boxing bell.
Ding. Round one.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
Evidently he want to go first. He got the main seat. Go first.
The Earth.
This
is what I say.
Right.
So he thinks the Earth is round, right?
It is.
I say it's not round nor flat. I say we're in a simulation. Let me tell you why. So for one, gravity isn't real.
Thank you.
Okay? There's 4 types of forces, right? There's a weak force, there's a strong force, electromagnetic force, and they said the 4th one is gravity. It's created. It's not a force. Why is it that when you go into space, Gravity is the only force that disappears.
You just proved my point.
What's the point?
That the Earth is spinning, and that when I did the demonstration about it spinning and the force is used to keep you down on the surface, only because you are subject to that spin. Once you leave that spin, you are no longer subject to gravity. You just proved my point.
Okay,
Next
so-
round.
Great. So perfect. I'm glad he says that. I'm glad he says that.
Help him out.
Here's
buddy.
the thing.
Help.
He says that when you go into orbit or less orbit from the Earth, right? That means you're what? You're falling constantly to the ground. That's what they're saying.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's what they say. So when you go into orbit, outer space orbit,
Okay.
this is why you're floating. There's no G-force, right? So when you're constantly falling to the Earth, that's what they're saying. That's how you float. So when you're falling, you're also getting pulled towards the sun. So we're falling and going sideways at the same time?
There's no direction.
There is, because we're going towards the
You gotta
sun.
go a direction if the Earth is spinning.
We're spinning, and the gravitational pull from the sun takes over because it's a greater force.
Listen. What you said.
I walk niggas down.
What you just said.
Come on, explain it to me.
No, what you just said was straight bullshit.
Oh,
How?
shit.
It was a bunch of fucking convoluted bullshit.
If you understand
That was some
gravitational
bullshit.
pull,
All right, what are you talking about? Gravitational pull from the Earth or the sun? Either
Exactly.
one.
So
you're
which
saying,
one- so which
you're
one-
saying in between those points is just all gravity. Then you just said there wasn't no such thing as gravity.
yeah, but how
So
is
make
it?
up your mind.
So
is it the
how are we-
gravitational pull of the sun? Is it the gravitational pull of the Earth? Or does gravity not exist at all?
Gravity's created.
By what? Men?
Yes.
You mean the word gravity?
No. It's created.
It's
Because if you go into deep space,
What is this?
Bob
What
Lazar
is
we're
it?
talking
Bob
about
Lazar said we
inertia,
can't
right?
Create gravity. Bob Lazar said that. He said we can't create gravity. It's like borderline
then why does it
magic.
disappear?
What do you mean? Why? I just told
It
you. Why.
disappears. So force, they're saying it's a force. Gravity is a force. How does it disappear when you go into deep space? What are you getting pulled
Because you're
towards?
no longer subject to the rotation that I was
So
telling you
what's
about.
pushing you?
Let me give you a perfect example. Let me show you. A baby is born, right? First thing you did when you came to this earth was you had to get your balance. This bitch is spinning. So you get, that's why I commented to you.
So now we
That's why I
spinning.
commented to you.
That's called
Hey, listen.
equilibrium.
Listen, hold
See
on.
what he just
But
did?
why do you, if that was the case and it wasn't, if you'd have to get equilibrium and it wasn't no gravity, you just come out walking, motherfucker. It'd be an instant balance.
See how stupid this shit sounds?
That ain't stupid. It's just, you know what it is? It's just so minute. It's just so, look, it's just such a benign theory. And it's so simple and benign that you think don't exist. That's why you take these motherfucking big outlandish theories and run with them, and the cave people and the Mockalimians and the fucking aliens running around and all these stories. And it's really just so benign. It's so simple, right in your face. You know what I'm saying? You see it, like I said, you see a baby, even you, us, we get up. Everything we do is balance. You get on a bike, is balance. Everything is balanced. Why? Because things are moving.
Well, balance comes from Ma'at. Ma'at is the goddess of balance. That's the scales. You have to have balance.
That's a whole different
Hold
thing.
on a second. That's yin and the yang. That's balance, right? Good
In
and
which
evil.
we're talking quantum theory, because if you look at quantum entangled photons, it's literally the symbol of yin and yang.
Yin and yang, 100%. Now watch this. Now when you say this, explain to me how I can take a feather and drop the feather and it falls down, but the clouds seemingly stay up in the air and they don't fall down.
Clouds are gas. Man.
What do you mean? No, okay.
And clouds are created too. There's an apparatus for cloud creation.
100%
Google
fact on
Patents.
that too. 100%.
Listen, man. Well, these motherfuckers been creating clouds since the beginning of
But
time.
what I'm
man.
saying is, how is a
because
plane?
motherfuckers been seeing clouds.
Okay,
forever.
hold on. My last one is.
Yeah.
Let's not be just fantastical.
What do you mean? Well, you say what now about the clouds? I can show
Clouds
you.
are
been
gases.
created since the 1600s, nigga.
If that's the case, it's just like you,
But-
Larry. It's like when you fart. You know what I'm saying?
talking about-
Like you fart. Your fart don't go to the ground, does it, Larry? It's gas. It dissipates into the air. It's
Okay.
gas.
So then, how does a plane take off?
What do you mean? By force?
How does a plane take off?
a
Force.
A great-
A force.
but I'm saying-
Weak
It takes off
weak
the same
force,
way-
strong force,
Right.
electromagnetic
It
force.
takes
Right,
off
so
the same
gravity-
way a
shouldn't
baseball
gravity-
does when I throw it. What do you mean? That's just a stupid thing to say. How does it take
I
off?
know
Force.
these from space dust.
So he's talking about inertia. So this is what Newton said, right? Newton, who went mad in 1693 for one.
Yeah.
Okay. Newton says inertia. We go in a straight line till something disrupts us. Until then, it just keeps going, right? So we're talking about centrifugal force because he's talking about when you sit there, when he did that dumbass, little theory, when he was like, he did that dumb shit.
That ain't the one.
He's talking about centrifugal force, which is not. The shit falls off. That doesn't exist. If you look up centrifugal force, it's a fake force. Look it up.
All I'm saying is this.
Wait, I got a question. Hold on, Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Bang. So, Bang, your thing is you think Maverick thinks too much or he don't think enough?
I think Maverick don't think
at
at all.
Your problem is.
That's
I
the
don't think
problem with
Maverick think at
niggas.
all.
Yo, they
I don't think Maverick
think
Maverick then read too many books, seen too many episodes of Discovery.
Read
and
too
then
many
he put 'em
books. That's
all-
what you're supposed to do.
He put them all together. But listen, it's like I said, it's information and misinformation. People put shit in things all the time because they want to sell a book.
I'm glad
Nobody
you said
gives
that.
a fuck. They
I'm
want
glad
to
you
sell a
said
book.
that.
I'll write a book if you want to buy it. It's no problem.
I'm glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
So you gonna let me finish though?
hold on.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So I think Maverick been reading a lot of information. He's been putting it together, putting his own little spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and he coming up with these conclusions, and then they sound good because hey, they can't be investigated because they're too fantastic.
Hold on.
Oh,
And
I like
that's
that.
the thing.
Oh, so you saying
That's
he
where
my
we at.
bad, Tommy. My bad, Tommy. Hold on. So you saying he with his intelligent, he comes off. He's a very intelligent dude. Like he know how to speak properly and everything.
Yeah.
So you saying he mixing that with some fabrication? That way it seems like all the way truth.
He's conning you, man.
That's what you saying?
I
Okay.
can't be
I ain't
defeated.
wanna
Yo,
say
He's
it.
conning you, man.
I can't be defeated. Here's the thing. Kamala Harris tried to pay me off. That didn't work. Brandon Tatum got smoked. I'm going to add Couzin Bang to the mantle. Okay? So here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I bring up declassified CIA documents, when I bring up all these things, we're talking about quantum mechanics, string theory, okay? Professor James Gates said, who's a professional in that, quantum mechanics, quantum theory, which now we have what? Quantum computers.
Right.
So it's not fake. He says he found error correcting codes in math and what makes up the universe. Why is there error correcting codes in our universe?
Well, that's the silliest question I've heard this year.
So now a physicist is crazy.
No, because everything is coded.
Maverick, you using some big words. Break that down for the niggas that
okay.
don't really
It's just
understand.
simple. Hold on, let me say this.
Hold on.
Because
Let him
Quantum
hold on,
physics
hold on,
and all this shit.
Yeah, let him cook. Let him cook, Bang. Let's
So-
see.
Everybody ain't niggas. Some of us are black people. You motherfuckers.
I'm talking about niggas on my side.
Okay.
Wait, but see, I'm
Because
saying you
quantum
can't
physics
listen.
and
I
all
don't
that
wanna-
shit, I'm like, wait,
You
what?
motherfuckers over there.
So let me break it down. Let me break
say
it
this.
down.
I don't want to compound any question, though. I don't want to keep compounding questions or compounding your theory because I want to address the theory right at there so you don't go down the rabbit hole and then we talking about some of your ninth theory and we stay in there.
Oh.
I want to talk about what you just said.
So
And
let
what, you,
him- so
and
let
what he
him-
just said was the code. He was talking
No,
about
let him go.
coding. Everything is coded in this world. Your hands, your legs, everything has a formula, a code to it. It's like
That's
it
true.
is a computer, like a math, like the creator or whatever you want to call him. God, Elohim, Yahweh, Jehovah,
Don't say God.
whatever you want to say.
That
Yes.
motherfucker ain't did shit.
Look.
We talk about a creator.
Look.
I want everybody to get that corrected because there's a creator,
didn't say that.
and
I
everybody
did not
be
say
trying
that.
to put
I'm with
creator and
Tommy.
God
I'm with the
together.
creator. I ain't with the God shit. I'm
Whatever
with the
you want
creator.
to, I just said whatever you want to call it.
No,
Let's not
God
get
is-
caught up here.
Okay,
Let's not
go
get
ahead.
caught up. I
Go
said
ahead.
whatever you want to call it.
All right.
You can call it Snoopy. I'm saying whatever it is you want to call it. I'm saying that it is intelligent. It has math. It coincides with coding and math.
Give it to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like the tip of your finger here and your end of your hand is supposed to be from your forehead to your chin. Everything is mathematical. I think your shoe size is supposed to be an 8 for your height or some crazy shit. It's a lot of things that are mathematically coded into our existence. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So
I agree.
So
I agree. Here's the thing.
go-
The
let me say
reason
this.
I agree is because for one, a simulation, a code, a program can be manipulated by the creator or whoever created this, right? So we're talking about ones and zeros, binary code. That's how you create computer code, right? So Outside of that, when we're talking about quantum mechanics, that doesn't exist in the confines of what we see as reality, gravity, all these things that are encoded. Okay? So get this. So is 0 a number?
So hold on, before you go, because I know where you're kind of going
I'm
with
about
this.
to cook.
I know where you're going
I'm
with
about
this.
to cook them.
I know where you're going with this. Go ahead. I know where you're going.
You talking to me?
So yeah. So look.
This motherfucker
Look.
instigate shit. Go ahead.
Hold on.
So if we're talking about 0 being a number, okay? How the fuck can you count nothing? There's your lie right there.
Right.
So 1 would be 2, 2 would be 3, and so on and so forth, right? So really 0 is a marker. It's a symbol of nothing. Now, when you go into quantum mechanics, you're talking about 0-point energy.
Right.
That's what Nikola Tesla discovered or rediscovered from Africa. Free energy forever. Comes in and out of existence when we're talking about photons and electrons. This exists. So now we're going into quantum mechanics. Now Google has quantum computers. So now what a theory is now reality.
Because we trying to catch up. You know what? Everything that we've been taught for a long goddamn time has been a goddamn lie. So he's, and like everybody else, we all trying to find out the truth, what the truth is. We've been obliviated by them fucking nuclear weapons by them punk ass gods named the reptilians. But now we don't know what the fuck the truth is. So now we trying to grow up these days.
But hold on, let me stop you off for one
Holy
second.
shit,
Let me say,
Hold on, we trying to grow up.
Somebody
No,
get this
let him
motherfucker
go.
a beer.
Let him go, Larry.
Okay,
So he
go
shuts the
ahead.
fuck
No,
up.
I just wanted to say something because is this what Terrence Howard was talking about a little bit? Is this
Correct.
Hey,
Because they're mad at Terrence Howard right
Please,
now.
please.
Who the
Super
hell
mad.
is he?
Terrence Howard, the actor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
hold on.
Yeah, no, because
Finish what you were saying, Tommy.
This is bullshit right here, man.
man, Terrence Howard is on point, man.
He's on point.
Super on point.
I don't know
This
what he
is-
said.
this
What did
is
he
crazy.
say?
You gotta go and look at it.
When his theory, he's saying our math is flawed. That's how they're lying to us with everything. So what he said, we're going by mathematics. He said math is flawed.
Snort that.
Yep.
He
I said
says,
that. I said that.
He-
And you know what? Hey, before my bad, man.
No, you
Before
good.
You go on, you had Cameron's assistant prosecutor that's sitting to the left of you
Oh,
over there
man.
disagreeing with me. No. Let me tell y'all something. Every time Cam say something, Larry will agree with Cam, so I call him his assistant prosecutor. Let me tell you. I said average does not make sense to me. Average is bullshit because if I'm running on a treadmill at 6.0, I could be running there for, let's say, 10 minutes. When I look at the average, it say 5.9, 5.8. So it always takes away. This shit does not make sense to me. And they talk about, well, you don't know numbers. Well, I know I was motherfucking you taking away my blood, sweat, and tears on the treadmill. Don't tell me I was running 5.9. I was running 6.0.
Well, the
So
reason,
that's why numbers
so we
are
had this
flawed.
debate.
this is why they're lying with math, right? Because that's something that is finite,
Thank you.
something
I'm
that
glad
is
you're here
tangible.
for that, man. I'm glad you're here for that.
No, what you're
Thank
saying
you.
and what he's saying is
Oh,
two
so
totally-
Larry don't agree?
No, listen, no. I agree with you. What I'm
No,
saying
he
is
don't
this.
agree.
Let me tell you what happened. Sin is saying that he was on the. His example is kind of fucked up. The conversation we had with Cam that day is that if he's saying he's at 6.0, but then it falls down to like 5.3, right? For a certain amount of time, 6.0, 5.3. Then what happens is in between there's numbers. And he says at the end of the day, when you calculate the numbers, it averages out to 5.5. He doesn't
That's
agree
not
with
what
that.
I said.
He doesn't.
That's not what I
That's
said.
what averages
I didn't
are.
say that.
That's what averages are.
Let me ask.
Oh my! Can someone bring me a space
Where we
dust?
go with this?
Can I get?
Oh, everybody on
ask
space
you,
dust
man.
today?
Y'all got Maverick through the
Yeah.
whole goddamn show off with this damn zero shit.
No. But what
No,
he said is
hold on,
real.
hold on.
Prove me wrong.
So let me ask Maverick and Ben.
This is crazy.
Yo,
Oh, wow.
I played 10. If I played 10 games, if I played 9 games and I had 50 points, and on the 10th game I had, let's say, 47, I'm still not a 50-point nigga. My
That
average
was the
ain't 50.
conversation.
Okay.
My average is
His
50?
average
I
goes
would think
down to
so.
like 49.7.
According to
Let
us,
him
yeah.
answer, Larry. Let him answer. If I had 9 games and I scored 50 points straight, and on the 10th game I had 48, 47, my average isn't 50?
Like a motherfucker is 50.
No, it's
Thank
not.
you.
It goes
Thank
down.
You ain't
Like
give
a
us a
motherfucker.
chance to do the
Don't
goddamn
go fucking
math.
down, nigga.
The average
Nah.
is 50 because only out of one game
Like a
out of those other
motherfucker.
9 games, it's 50.
Thank
So
you.
unless it's like
Thank you.
an astronomical number,
To
then
throw
the
it off,
average
yeah.
goes down. So
Yeah, we got you today.
No, watch
Cam
this.
So that's what I'm
prosecutor.
saying. And then
We got
Terrence
you
Howard
today.
says 1 times 1 isn't 1 because it
One
doesn't
time-
multiply.
Yeah, it doesn't multiply.
Well, that sounds like some damn what's that where they say 1 + 1 is 3? Same thing. That's not new. Terrence Howard didn't make that up.
Who says 1 + 1 is 3?
A lot of people
I
like
ain't
you
never
go to
heard
New
that
York and
damn
you start
mind.
talking about certain.
The fuck
You start
you
talking
know?
to some intelligent brothers, and 1 + 1 is 3 because you and your mom made you. That's 3. 1 + 1
What?
is 3.
How the fuck did we get on the topic of this
I don't-
shit and we supposed
I'm
to be
just
talking
saying.
about aliens?
Hold
I'm
on,
just
we
saying, you
talking
gotta-
this.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all
What the fuck
connected.
is
All
aliens?
simulation.
It's
What
all
the
connected.
fuck is
Wait,
aliens?
But hold on, real quick.
Explain that to me. Explain that to me. I didn't get that. 1 + 1 is 3?
Well, yeah, I mean, like I've heard of people using that kind of math, saying 1 + 1
Nowadays,
is 3.
stuff.
Like, and they using like one person plus another person equals 3 people.
Isn't that the
As
creation of
far
life?
as when you're talking about the generative principle about union and creating, because your mother plus your father equal you. Like people use that math, son.
Yeah.
It might not have a.
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, I know that- yeah, I've heard that.
What if it's just me and Larry outside? That's 2 people.
Right, but you and Larry are
Hey, yo,
not
pause.
right. That's
Big
big
pause.
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 Because
Big pause.
No, I said standing outside. No. I said we just outside.
What that's supposed to
Don't
be?
no.
I'm just saying. Do you understand that principle? 1 + 1 is a plus. A plus is a togetherness, right? And they just
Oh,
the people
nah, we
use that.
ain't-
So
we
it's
ain't no
kind of it's
plus.
almost like the
No,
same
we-
math Terrence Howard is saying.
Yeah, because you're creating, and that's the
sound
basis
like-
of
that
life. When
sound-
you're talking about creation,
Morology shit.
so-
Terrence Howard is
Nah,
saying
I-
0
I
doesn't
don't
count,
understand
right?
that shit.
Terrence Howard's high as fuck.
I don't even know who this fucking guy is.
You don't know Hustle and Flow and
You don't know Terrence
you know
Howard
Terrence
is?
Howard?
Shit, man. I don't watch
You
movies
watch The
like you
Best Man
motherfuckers.
before.
Man, this motherfucker, you.
I read books,
See, he
motherfucker.
read books. He don't read.
I read books.
But hold on, real quick.
Uh,
Speaking of books, so Couzin Bang said that we have textbooks, right?
Sure we do.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So do you guys know over the last almost 100 years who was in charge of our schooling textbooks and when it comes to science and history?
The Roth or the
Rothschilds?
No, okay,
Rockefeller.
goes deeper though. So Ghislaine Maxwell's father, Robert Maxwell. So you all know Epstein's right-hand woman, right? Her father had a company called Paragon Press,
Oh wow.
and he was in charge of all the textbooks after World War II. So teaching us science, teaching us history, all these things. Now Paragon, you guys know, familiar with the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Revelations, Paragon, it's one of the 7 churches that they say is Satan's temple. So now you have a company named after one of Satan's thrones.
Satan and God is the same goddamn thing.
Okay,
But you know what?
shit.
But
Holy
you know what? I gotta agree with him, but then at the same damn time, you just proving the point. These goddamn reptilian bloodline motherfuckers running every goddamn thing.
I'm just saying.
He's proving it.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
So
Bang,
we look
he
at the
got- yo,
textbooks
Cousin
over the last
Bang,
80 years.
Cousin Bang, he got you on the ropes, cousin.
He got me on
just
shit. I'm
watching.
listening to this idiotic shit. I'm watching you motherfuckers rock you. I'm watching them rock you motherfuckers to sleep. I'm
Why you
laughing.
trying to start
I'm
shit,
looking at
Sin?
this shit.
Sin, why you just,
I
you
feel like
motherfucker,
it's
I'm
two
watching
rounds.
Maverick.
Hey,
Maverick
Maverick
just
yeah,
said. Maverick
Tommy,
has just
Maverick
said
was
all
waiting
of
on
these.
him.
Maverick said some shit that was like,
It's context.
no, it's bullshit.
How?
It's a
I
bunch
know
of
what bullshit is.
It's like quantum physics, quantum mathematics. You know, the scientists that have been. So what?
So what?
So motherfucking what? Quantum physics, quantum mathematics. Who gives a fuck? You can't take that shit and get a cup of coffee with it. You can't go in the fucking. You
Hey,
can't
wait,
go to
wait, hold
Starbucks
on.
and be like quantum
If we-
physics, quantum
if we-
mathematics.
if we-
Get them a latte. Man, they don't give a fuck. Who cares?
If we talking,
what I'm saying,
if
Sin?
we talking mysteries and all,
That's
what's under that
mysterious.
hat?
This
What's under that hat? It's the ninth wonder of the world under that fucking hat. That's the first time I seen that nigga take off that hat.
You know what I'm saying?
First cut.
Hey, man. You thought I was bald under here, didn't you?
Hey, almost.
Motherfucker thought I was bald under there, man.
It was one of the 8th or 9th wonders.
No, hey, listen.
What happened to the aliens, man?
We talking about it.
Listen, I'm telling you this right now. All of this bullshit, this might, listen, if it was my theory, I don't even think the show would exist. So don't worry about me. What the fuck is alienations? Ain't no fucking aliens, man. Ain't no goddamn aliens.
Definitely
Ain't none of this shit. You got Maverick up here, like just came in talking about quantum entanglement, quantum physics. Like, so what? You say all these fucking words that you don't even know what the fuck's going on. You couldn't go into a fucking science lab and talk to any of them motherfuckers who doing all this fucking crazy mathematical shit and tell them what to do. Grab that and pull it over there next to the quantum sequence and move that over by. You couldn't do none of that shit. So the only thing you doing to me is you coming in here just repeating some shit that you heard that might sound good if a motherfucker is not initiated.
Finish him.
See, if a motherfucker's not, hold on. If a motherfucker's not initiated, then they will believe that shit. They will look at you and like, and wait a big homie CC the same way. He say all kind of shit and got real slick ways to go the other way when you ask him a question. Well, damn, what about if they went there Tuesday? You know, Friday they have free drinks over there. So you can't be like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? What the fuck is this slick ass shit these motherfuckers
Bang,
coming on these shows saying, bro?
Around theory was bullshit.
Like, huh?
Bang, he said your spin around theory was bullshit.
You gotta understand.
That was the goofiest shit I've ever seen.
You gotta understand. Listen, you gotta understand.
This is fascinating.
He's here to sell us this motherfucking Fantastic Four ass shit. He want to sell us this goddamn motherfucking
Then why does the
Marvel
government
comic
work
shit.
with movies? Government is in the movies.
Talking about the devil. And listen, if you believe in the devil, then you believe in destruction. You believe in murder. You believe in hurt. You believe in pain. If you believe in it. You understand me, Sin?
You saying that don't happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does happen, but it
devil
has to happen because things happen. Things happen fucked up to people, man. You know what I'm saying?
So good and bad, though.
I mean, it's all a perception.
No, it's not a good.
Well,
it's
I'ma show
yin
you
and
why.
yang.
No, it's not. It's a perception. It's a shit. Okay, we all on a fucking ship. We in war, and we fighting against Japan. A motherfucker in a boat. We see a motherfucker in a boat saying with a bunch of dynamite and it's lit, and he coming our way. And we shoot him. What's the bad? What's the good?
You sound like Trump.
What's the bad? What's the good?
Talk about rabbit holes.
Good? Is it good? Is it good that we shot him?
Sin.
Not for him.
Who's right in that situation?
But it's good for us.
What is this nigga talking
You understand
about?
what I'm saying?
They
Because right
squabbling.
and wrong
They
is a matter of
squabbling.
perception.
Oh, they
Everybody
going
lost.
All right, Trump.
You know
Yeah,
what
they
I'm saying? It's a matter
squabbling.
of
They going
perception.
in right
Fuck all of that.
Yo, you went down a
I'm
rabbit
just- you
hole
tell
that
me
went
wrong.
nowhere.
Get this motherfucker a beer.
What's going on?
Get this motherfucker a beer.
We never said you was wrong, but we
saying
trying
it's
to
a matter of
understand your
man.
perception because both of you motherfuckers is just totally different on y'all ways of thinking. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
My shit is documented.
But
I'm just saying.
Yo, your shit is
Tommy is
documented.
the
I'm-
referee.
What's
So-
wrong with
Yo,
that?
shit is
Okay, so
documented
do
because
you-
you falling into fucking social conformity.
Do
You're right, it's
do
documented.
you believe NASA? Do you believe in NASA?
I don't, what the fuck is there to believe? Believing is not knowing.
Hey, wait,
Would you
stop.
rather think or believe you're gonna live when you go out this
Do
door?
you if they
Don't
document it?
shoot,
What
don't
they
shoot. Let me check. Let me pat you down, motherfucker.
I'm just saying. I'm saying.
Don't be
Come
shooting
on,
the
man.
motherfucker.
Come on now. Let's.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this.
Finish.
Okay, go
Let me
ahead. God
finish.
damn it.
Would you rather think, Maverick? Would you rather think, believe, or know that you're gonna be safe?
I'd rather know.
Okay, because believing is not knowing. So when you ask me, do I believe in something? You asking me that you want me to fucking speculate. Because things that
It's
I know.
Ryan Garcia left hook. That was a
You
left hook
understand?
right there.
So when you doing that,
Do you know what NASA even says? The enforcers of what all this shit.
NASA, I don't listen.
They're the enforcers of the ones that say
You don't believe in
gravity's
NASA?
real. all
Listen,
this
I
other
know there's a
stuff.
company called NASA that's been since I was a kid. They've been telling me.
How are you gonna talk
flying
about
ship.
something and you don't know?
They say, I've never been to NASA.
You talk about knowing, right?
I never been to NASA.
It doesn't
I never
matter.
been on a space shuttle.
We have a thing
So
called
what
Google.
can I talk about that I don't know? I would be doing what you're doing. Quantum physics and the meter
I
meters
understand
and
all
the
this shit.
stemalammers. I don't do all
Well,
that
you ain't
shit.
never been out of space to see if it's flat either. Then,
Man,
if that's
check
the
this
case,
out. I know what I
you
feel.
ain't never been there. You just
I know
said-
what I feel.
Okay,
That ain't what you-
so let's talk music for a minute. Here. Universal. We all know Universal Music Group, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's their logo?
The Earth.
Okay, thank you. So,
Yeah.
which they founded in 1913. The first picture of Earth didn't come until 33 years later at 1946. How the fuck do they know what it looks like before then? I walk niggas down.
Let me say
Tell
this.
me. So
Let me
they
say
made a
this.
guess.
Bang,
They
why
made a
was
guess
doing that one?
on what it looks like, and then 33 years
The
later,
re-
it could look completely different.
The reason,
Mind you, hold on. Mind you, that all the
is that?
pictures that we have from NASA, which they said themselves is CGI. They're composites. They're all pictures taken from other places around the globe, and they put them together. And it's a globe.
Hold on. Let me jump. Let me talk from this. Yeah, there we go.
You got a
There
bell.
go the bell. Wait, y'all said that we was here, Lloyd, millions of years before black man here, and it was technology and all that shit. So why wouldn't they know it's the globe is round by the 30s?
wait,
When
stop,
y'all said we was the first-
stop.
Yeah, Tommy, yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
motherfucker.
convoluted bullshit.
No,
These
no.
are the same
Now it's
niggas
bullshit.
that are being here telling
I
you
think so.
that we had technology
know.
10,000 years in Egypt,
Exactly.
and now they
No.
Exactly.
now the world nobody knows
and
nothing.
now you
He's-
saying we
I mean,
can't
I hear
have
it
pictures
all,
in the
bro.
30s.
No,
I hear all this bullshit.
It's why. That's why it's
Hold on,
his
Maverick.
story. Whoever's telling the story has the narrative. So you're talking about something that's, for one, that's documented. Two, you're talking about people who are telling this now it's round all of a sudden, right? So
No, it was
again,
flat.
you didn't answer the question. How did they know what it looked like before they actually had a documented picture years later?
Let me interject here. First of all,
God damn it, I
First
can't
of all,
talk. Go ahead.
historically, all of y'all know historically through this bullshit story about Christopher Columbus, as told as a child, hey, they thought the world was flat. If you keep going, you're going to fall off the edge. No, it's not. It's round. I'm telling you, I'm not going to fall off the edge. And the motherfucker went on about his shit and found a bunch of motherfucking who
It's
already
neither to
was
me.
there. We know that's another story. But, you know what I'm saying? This has been an old story. Why are we regressing? Why is we regressing and like talking about some shit that they was like talking about in fucking in the 1400s?
You're right.
What
'cause
the
it's
fuck
neither.
are we talking about?
It's not flat
Like,
nor round.
does anybody pay attention to what we do as a race of humans, our technology, what we have done? Fuck all of this fantastic shit. Look at the things that we have done. We have created, like I said, a lot of things, technology. We got
You think that this technology is from us?
you fucking right. You discrediting yourself. You don't believe in yourself? You don't know what you're capable of?
Hey,
You don't understand
This
that?
is all alien
Have you ever
universe.
seen Michael Jordan? Have you ever seen, you know what I'm saying?
wait, stop.
Like who, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what we capable of?
Okay, I agree with you on one point.
What are y'all talking
but-
about?
Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead. Go
Couzin
ahead. Go
Bang.
ahead.
Well, look, I can fucking talk forever.
Come on,
for
just
what
talk,
this
motherfucker.
motherfucker say. But look, first of all, creation is a motherfucker. Well, I was going to say something else. Let me ask you a question. You have spiritual dreams?
Mhm.
Can you use computers and phones and stuff like that in your dreams?
No, because most people said they don't have phones in their dreams.
I'm glad what you said that, because I was like, man, I be trying to use computers and shit like that. I be like, it always the wrong number, it always some shit. The fucking
My
spiritual team,
guns
they
never
fucks
work.
me up.
Your guns
huh?
never work.
Huh?
Never.
Of course.
My computers and my cell phones never fucking work in my dreams.
Yeah, you be
I've
shooting-
never had a dream where there's a phone in my dream. Why do you
Hold
think that is?
Hold on, you be shooting niggas in your dream, Sin? I be running
No,
from. I
like,
be
You
running
can't
from
do
no,
that,
like,
because
like-
those
like-
shit
like
ain't gonna work in
animals
the
and shit.
spiritual realm.
Work.
And I get hurt in my dream. Like, that shit hurts. They talk about it don't hurt in your dream. Every time I get shot in my stomach, it hurts.
You got
Like, I
shot
have
in
a
your
pain in my
dreams?
stomach. All the time.
You gonna die,
I get
motherfucker.
stabbed. I
We
get
all gonna
shot.
die one day.
So
Yeah.
so Sin, I got a question for Sin that's going to relate to all this stuff. So he keeps talking about the balance and everything. And Sin, you're a boxer. You know about boxing. I don't know if you've ever been knocked
No,
out.
yeah, I'm not a boxer.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I train.
Have you
Not no
ever,
more,
been,
not
have you
no
ever
more.
been in a fight and been knocked down or knocked out?
You know what's the funniest shit in the world? I was fighting a nigga in high school, and he swung, and I went to get out the way, and knock myself out. It's the funniest shit in the world. I hit my head on the back of a wall and knocked myself out, and I woke up. Luckily, he ain't do nothing to me while I went, because I woke up and I was like I was on pause. I was on my hands. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I was on my hands like this, and I was like, what the fuck happened? I said, what the fuck happened? My man was like, yo, you.
So I only asked that question.
You knocked yourself out.
I only asked that.
Jadakiss style.
I only asked that question.
The funniest shit in the world.
I only asked that question because when Bang is talking about balance, when fighters fight and you see them, sometimes they get hit and they're wobbly. It's because the equilibrium. There's a thing called equilibrium. It's off, and that's what help us create balance.
True.
Right? True. So if your equilibrium, if you get on a boat and you get on a boat, you start to get seasick. Your equilibrium is off.
The whole planet
because of constant motion, right?
No, it's not because of constant
disrupted motion. Because you on a motion, you're not.
What I'm saying is when a nigga's in that ring and he get popped upside his head, his equilibrium and his motion and everything is off.
Which makes more sense. Even though I don't believe in flat Earth theory, but that makes more sense because water does what? It levels all the time. So how is that possible?
Wait. How?
So you pour something in a cup, it's gonna level out every time.
Every time.
Right.
Every time.
But I'm saying that makes more sense on a flat Earth versus a round Earth that's spinning.
And if you're talking about that, that means that when planes are flying, they would have to nose down every time if it was a curvature, they have to nose down. They don't do that. You look at all these pilots, they'll all tell you it's flat, man.
Oh my God, man. Give me a fucking telescope. Somebody go get a telescope.
No, they have to drop in elevation.
No.
They don't.
No.
They don't drop in elevation.
30,000. They flying 30,000 miles in the air.
You can't tell me that we spending tens of thousands miles per hour.
Let me give you the best. I'll give you the best.
Come on.
Hold on, I got the best one.
We're spinning 1,200 miles.
I got the best one possible. You ready? If we were spinning, this is the best one. When a helicopter takes off, and the helicopter can just sit right there, then when he takes off, shouldn't the helipad move?
That listen, that light skinned guy, the older guy, I forgot his name. Neil deGrasse. Yeah, there we go.
He works for NASA. We don't care about.
He's an agent.
We don't care about.
Yeah, I don't like that motherfucker. Why you gonna mention that motherfucker?
He believes in NASA. You know what NASA stands for? Hold on. You know what NASA stands for in Hebrew? Nassau means to deceive.
To deceive.
Listen, can I say something now?
Yeah.
Can I talk about, because like I said, y'all take these issues.
Answer that question about the helicopter.
Hold on. Y'all take issues, y'all package them up, y'all bundle them up, present them, and then walk away from them like they ain't nobody supposed to open this motherfucking gift up and goddamn see what's in it. Now, that shit about that helicopter, do you think, let me ask you this, is that helicopter that takes off from the helipad, is it still subject to gravity?
It has force.
I ain't asked you that. I said, is that helicopter still subject to gravity when it takes off from the helipad? Here's the helipad, this the helicopter.
Yeah.
It takes off. It lifts up. Is this motherfucker still subject to gravity?
Yes.
Now, if it's still subject to gravity, it's kind of like the same thing when you have, like, you ever seen, like, they do experiments, like something moving forward, like a object moving forward, and, like, a person will jump and it'll still land in the same place, even though it's. You ever seen those?
No, I ain't never seen.
That's why nobody's paying attention to that helicopter shit, because if you on a train that matter of fact, the next time you take a flight, jump up in the middle of the aisle and see if you go this way, nigga.
Exactly.
You're gonna land the same thing.
You're gonna land in the same spot.
Larry. That helicopter shit is not wild.
That's still ninjas created.
That's what I'm talking about right there, Sam.
Still created.
Saying you all right, nigga. You might be all right.
All right.
Yo,
you might be all right, nigga.
That still falls in the confines.
You might be all right.
That still falls in the confines. Yes, simulations, all simulated.
Okay, hold on.
We don't want to hear that helicopter shit.
One at a time.
So he thinks that millions and millions of pounds of water is staying still while we're spinning.
You leaving the subject.
Hold on. Let me answer.
I'm just saying.
Stop. Time out. Hit the bell for me, please.
Hit the bell.
Watch this. Can I? Y'all, I like y'all theory, what y'all just said.
We just told you. If you on a train and if you jump up.
No.
Are you gonna be a step back?
Let me ask you a question.
Let him answer.
No, stop. I want to ask you a question. If you're inside, yeah. But if you take your ass outside that train and jump in the air and see what your ass.
That's because of wind. Huh? That's because of wind. Get this nigga out of here, man. That's because of wind, nigga. You
don't have nothing to do with it. Listen. No, it has nothing to do with wind.
You trying to thought that shit was hot. You thought that shit was hot and it wasn't.
If
Get
I'm
the
on
fuck
the
out
top
of here with
of
your
a
helicopter,
plane,
nigga.
Sin. If I'm on the
because of the wind, nigga.
Sin, listen, watch this. Ain't got nothing to do with the wind. If this plane is going 500 miles an hour this way, and then I decide to jump up, and that motherfucker's going 5, I'm not going to land on the same fucking spot. Is
it not because of wind?
Bingo. My bad.
It's all created.
If you're inside,
gravity is created.
It's not nothing to do with fucking wind.
So the next time you on a plane, the next time you taking a plane somewhere, jump up in the middle of the aisle and see if you land somewhere different. That shit is going.
I'm just saying,
why
why does gravity disappear when you go into deep space?
You just said this.
I'm just saying that still hasn't been answered.
Deep space. Listen, I never been to deep space. They say gravity disappears when you go to deep space. I told you what I'm telling you. You subject to different forces on this earth as you are in different places. You know what I'm saying? Just like you subject to different forces when you climb up a fucking mountain or if you go down deep into the ocean. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You subject to different force. You know, once you get below 33 feet in the ocean, you subject to nitrogen narcosis and decompression sickness and the likes of that. The same thing I'm sure applies if you go up. You know that. When you go up, you get on the elevator, your ears pop, and you subject to different shit.
Okay, watch this. Real
different
simple.
Atmosphere,
Real simple. You said the earth is spinning how fast?
I don't know I forgot they said. I don't know. 1,700
miles per hour.
Okay, 1,200 miles an hour, Sin. So what I'm saying to you simply, and that what I just told you is that plane. I just changed it from a spin of 1,200 miles an hour to 500 miles an hour, 300 miles an hour. A plane is going. If I'm on top of the plane, if I'm sitting on top of the plane, once that plane is going that fast and I go up, that plane, I'm not going to land on that plane.
First of all, once that plane take off, you was stew.
What do you mean you stew?
You stew. You ever seen stew? About a pot of stew? You're going to be looking like a pot of stew. You on a plane and take off.
Now he moving the.
Yeah, now you moving the goalpost.
I'm telling you because
all I'm saying is
that's
we
not
talking about.
All I'm saying is
that ain't a good example.
So why you got to be outside the plane? Why you can't be inside the plane?
So it goes
Thanksgiving
right back,
theories.
It goes right back to my theory. That's why I used the helicopter. So if a helicopter goes 100 feet off ground and just sits there and doesn't fucking move, a helicopter can hold. Usually planes can't. There are some planes that can't hold, right? But I'm saying a helicopter goes straight up and it can sit there and hover and hover and hover.
And he still wants to continue
if the world was spinning, why wouldn't the fucking...
Hit it, Jory.
What? Oh, come on, cut it out. That's what I'm saying. If I can hover for 100 feet over ground for 30 minutes, shouldn't when I come back down, it shouldn't be the same place?
Larry, you're trying to make something out of
No,
you can't explain this.
I can't explain it. I can explain this very well.
If we're spinning...
I can explain this very
types.
fucking well. I can explain this very well. This is so simple. Did y'all think about this before y'all even brought this to y'all?
I gave you context, documents,
listen,
theorists who said all
when
this.
the helicopter leaves off the helipad,
yes,
it's subject to gravity.
Okay, so
hold on, you ain't letting me finish.
Okay,
so now it's subject to the same gravity it had when it lifted off the ground. It ain't like the motherfucker can turn his propellers off and keep on moving. It needs to have an opposite force against gravity to keep
force.
There's
the key word.
Everything is force. Everything is force. It's all force. So now,
it's mess.
So now, when it leaves the ground, it's still subject to being pulled down. So what happens is it's still subject to gravity. So it moves in the same spot it was in. That's why Sin gave you the same analogy. If you jumped up in the train, you're gonna land in the same spot, even though the train is moving. You're not gonna be like jump up and be all the way in the back. Because the train is, it's the same thing with this. When it leaves up, it's subject to gravity. So it's still
simple,
it's even though it's separate from the ground, it's still subject. Imagine having.
That's not true.
Listen.
So what about helium?
Listen,
what about butterflies? What about birds?
What's everything? Force.
So
force.
Yeah, force.
So
There's
now hold on.
three kinds of forces.
So hold on.
There's not four.
So now it's subject. It's like that helicopter has an invisible tether to it, like an invisible leash that is keeping it tethered. to that same spot. So only thing that's gonna make it change position is force.
Yeah, so
Just like anything else.
So the position he's talking about is centrifugal force, right? So you're talking about one spot and then something spins and you feel the force out. When you did
No,
that
I ain't say nothing
dumbass
about
presentation,
that.
when
I
you
ain't
spin
say
it
nothing
around,
about
that's
that shit.
centrifugal force, right?
I ain't say no shit like that.
So that's what it is.
We talking about what I'm talking about. I just said what the fuck I'm talking about.
There's only 3 forces. That's how they
Here
trick you.
we go.
That's called strong force.
Force is force. I don't give a fuck what you name it. We're talking about it takes
That's what it
force
is.
to-
So
it-
all of
to
a sudden
propel.
gravity
It takes
over.
force to jump off the ground. You know what I'm saying? It takes force to open a
does make
bottle
sense,
cap.
though, Maverick. It does make sense though, because that, I know y'all don't like him, but that Neil guy said, he said if the earth was to stop spinning right now, everybody would this whole earth would destroy, because we will all go flying.
So
and
is Earth hollow or is it solid?
What the fuck does that mean?
Because
What
basically
does that have to
that's,
do?
that's
Let
what
him
they get.
cook.
That's what y'all getting to. Is
No.
the Earth hollow or is it solid?
It's fucking supposed to be full of molten metal that causes a that is magnetic.
So it's not
supposedly.
moving.
I never
Electromagnetic
been to the
force,
motherfucker-
correct, which
I
the Earth
never
produces.
Been to the center of the motherfucking earth, so I can't motherfucking
That's what I wanted to
accurately say
Let me
what's in
say
the center
this.
of the earth.
We ain't got enough goddamn money. We some broke ass white people. Wake up, white people. Y'all got to sponsor us. We got to go to the center of the goddamn planet, because everything that we're talking about, we can scientifically go try this shit out. And that's the problem. We got to listen
It's
to
too
all these
hot.
old ass punk ass scientists that don't know shit, that's getting paid by the Rockefellers and all these other motherfuckers.
NASA.
We got to listen to these motherfuckers, but we ain't got nobody that's sponsoring us to go out and do this shit on our own, because we can do it.
Let me ask y'all something. What's at the center of the planet? What is there? Is it hollow or is it molten rock?
I think
I think
it's
it's
hot.
probably
Motherfucker, I don't know, because we ain't been there. God
I
damn
say
it.
I
I thought
say
we
it's not what they
haven't-
say it is.
I
That's what
thought
say.
we have been to the center of the earth. There's a movie about it. Tell me. we have been to the center of the earth?
Man,
All I'm asking is,
they the
Movie.
hollow, man,
What
this
movie,
motherfucker
bro?
can't be fucking.
I'm gonna tell you this.
It's called.
What?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yes.
Whatever's at the center of the earth is what started the earth. Whatever's at the center of the earth is what started the earth. Because if it's molten rock, and if it's, just think about that, if it's just all molten lava and rock in the center of the earth, that's how it started. If you believe it's hollow and there's nothing there, then that's how it started. Because the heart of everything, sin, is its origin. Yeah, sin, make that face. Because, God damn it, listen to this. In your mother's womb, you kindred to this earth. Now, in your mother's womb, the first thing that is heard and the first thing that is generated is a heartbeat. You hear it in ultrasound. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's there. So the heart of everything is its origin. Nobody's going to tell me otherwise. And everything I say, I'll give you an example. I don't give you no fucking spookism. I don't fucking talk from some fucking doctor over here and some motherfucker says something over there and then put it together and then give you some fucking term that you got to fucking go look up and fucking cross-reference.
Called research, people.
Yeah, it's called research.
Yeah, it's called research.
So now let's talk about research that's
This crazy
Let's
theory
talk about. But
called
hold on.
research.
Wait a minute. Don't interrupt me. God damn it. So I'm talking about
More bullshit.
So what I'm
Let's
talking
go.
about is things you could touch. I keep telling motherfuckers that.
Tangible.
Shit that you can touch that you say, well, that's true. Anything, the start of everything is
So what's
heart.
air? Can you see air?
The heart. We'll go to that. We'll stay on subject. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? That's quantum. That's your quantum.
No,
shit.
it's air, right? You
That's
saying
that
I
quantum.
want to
can't
touch
touch
and feel
air.
something. I got to see it though, but
Sure,
you can't
you can
see
feel
air.
air.
But you believe in
But
air.
let me stay on point.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying air
I'm talking
isn't
about
real.
the start of things, the heart. That's where my subject matter right now, sir.
Here we go with this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Listen,
He been drinking some space stuff.
let me tell you. Okay, you want me to stop, guys?
No.
Go
listen,
ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
No.
So
Listen.
now what I'm saying is the heart of everything is its origin, man. If it's molten rock, then I think the sun spit the earth out first. Like a little fart, like a little nut. You understand me? Like a little nut. Like his little fucking little seed, like a solar flare, boom. And now here it is. It's the sun did something and just made these planets because it spit out this little molten blast of DNA. and it drifts off into space. And the farther it gets away from this little planetary or this sun explosion, the farther it goes out, the colder it gets and it hardens. But it still has that little heart, that little core in it from the sun. You know, understand what I'm saying? It still has that in the center of it. And then people and things, and they generate on it and they grow. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in that nice, cool, that's perfect spot. It's just by chance. It's just like anything else, like rolling the dice. You could 7, or you can 11, or you could crap out. You know what I'm saying, Sin?
So you're saying that?
So what about the other planets?
Yeah,
They're
that's
the
what I
same.
was gonna say.
They the product of the same thing. They the product of the same thing.
You know, it's a gazillion planets.
I don't know how many it are.
But
I
in
don't
our
know, I
solar
only know I'm on
system-
one.
but-
I
but
don't know how many it are.
But in our solar system, they have a planet that's completely water. Where did that come from?
Well, they say that, but I haven't seen it, and neither have you. You haven't been and sipped none of the fucking water. Did you go
You
get
just
a
proved my
gallon of
point.
it?
You just proved my point. So we know
We don't
nothing.
know too much. We don't know too much.
nothing.
So only
That's why. But we know gravity exists, but we don't know nothing.
All right, listen. I got to go ahead and wrap this up. This is what I need y'all to do.
God damn it.
Hold on. In the comments.
We ain't even started yet.
Listen, shut up, man. Be quiet. In the comments, I need y'all to put in the comments who won. Was it my main man Maverick Approach?
Oh my God.
In the all black corner?
Should I
Let me
say,
see.
oh, my
He
devil?
got on. He might all
Man,
black
Ain't say
today.
that shit.
If you agree with Maverick, please comment in there and let us know, because I'm gonna go through. We're gonna tally him up for the next show. And if you believe in my main man from Chicago, Couzin Bang, if you believe in his theory, go ahead and put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Because Couzin Bang walked in here like it was on and
Bang.
popping today, and it was. I ain't gonna lie.
Can I-
Sin, who do you think? Or do you want to put?
I'm gonna leave it up to the family to decide. Tommy
I
was
want
the
to address
referee.
something else, though, before I want to address something else. When y'all talked about death, you know what I'm saying? Because death is a serious issue to me. You know what I'm saying? I lost people in my life, very important people. So now let me say this. They told my mother, saying that I was going to be born in July. I came in August. So I didn't know when I was coming. My mother and father didn't know when I was coming. You understand what I'm saying, Sin? Nobody knows when Sin is coming, right, Sin? Right?
Yeah, nobody knows.
No, okay, big pause, though. Don't do
Pause.
that.
I was gonna say.
Don't do that, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hey,
That was
listen.
crazy.
So now
My
listen.
bad.
So now, yeah,
Damn.
fuck that. So now look, Sin.
Shit.
So now Sin.
I was thinking about something else.
So
man.
Sin, nobody know, let me say it like, nobody know when you're going to be born, right? Right, Sin? Sin, when you going to
Yeah,
die?
nobody knows. I don't know. Now
So
I
right.
wanna know.
So that's my point. We don't know when we coming, and we don't know when we going. So my question would be, how much control you think we got between those 2 points?
Absolutely nothing.
There you go.
You just said we created fucking everything, and we have
do.
all
That's
this
our
shit.
gift.
No.
That's our gift.
Fuck
That's
that.
our gift.
You coming back
That's
for
our
this shit?
gift.
You coming back for this shit?
That's
You
our gift.
motherfuckers is
Hey,
trying
listen,
to come
can I
to a
say-
special
Thank
point.
God for our
His
gifts.
special
I
point,
wanna-
what he's saying.
we were
What's
speaking
the
of death-
fucking point? What
don't
the
know when you
fucking
coming
point
or
of
I was
your life?
trying to wrap the
What
show up.
He's
I was
fucking-
trying to wrap the
Yeah,
show up.
I know where he's
I know
going.
we trying to wrap up.
He's
We were
trying
speaking
to,
of death
trying
this
to
whole time,
define
and
what
then
the fucking point. Okay.
one of my closest friends, Measley and Bo, they just lost their mother last night, and I want to give them a shout out and send
Oh,
my
we
prayers
sorry.
to them, because we was just talking about death. But shout out to Bo and Measley, man. Y'all, we built for it
Rest in
tough,
peace.
man.
Rest
we
in
built
peace.
for this,
Yeah.
man. Like, yeah, you know.
Peace.
Listen,
Condolences to the
listen,
family, man.
I want to thank everybody for subscribing.
Thank you.
Maverick, we running back because we got to add all of this
100%.
context.
Maverick
We-
ain't
we-
said shit.
Yeah.
Talking about some
Man.
shit.
That was too easy. I thought it was gonna be harder than
You
this.
ain't said shit. You just
Listen,
said a
I thought it
bunch
was
of
gonna be harder
fucking
than this.
terms
Hey, yo,
that
hey, yo,
really
pause,
people
Maverick,
see when you
pause.
said
That's the pause.
terms
Okay,
that
hold on,
uninitiated.
hold on, that was a-
Uninitiated looking
that
at
was
you
a-
like,
that
wow,
was a
he
pause.
said quantum theory.
That's a
Like,
pause.
No, the
So?
rematch. The rematch.
rematch.
They're coming back for the rematch.
In the comments,
So-
let us know what it is. Thank you for subscribing. You guys have a great day and God bless. Or creative
Know what I'm
bless.
talking about?
Yeah, because the devil is a motherfucker.
There you go.
Know what I'm talking about?
What's up? I'm Elisabeth Carson. My Instagram is ElisabethICarson, and I am getting ready to get on Alienated Podcast. Super excited.
Good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to Alienated Podcast. This is the second part of part 2. I got my main man, Sin City. He still high as a kite on the New York Knicks winning the what is it, the half a championship, or what do they call it?
Don't worry about what it is. It's a trophy, nigga.
It's a trophy, huh? I know they get
Yeah,
paid. They
it's
get
a
paid a
trophy.
lot of money. They get paid like what? What is it, like $500,000 or something like that?
Yeah, nigga, get you a new Hellcat tomorrow. All right.
Is each person gets that?
Nigga.
Okay, that's what it is. So listen, I got my other main man all the way from Area 51, Elko, Eli, Nevada, Carson City, Nevada. I don't know where the hell you from. I got my main man, Good Luck Tommy, in the building. What's good, Good Luck Tommy?
It's all good, but he cussed in the first 5 minutes.
We all right. We can bleep it out. Don't worry about it. We good.
Okay.
I also got my.
Vamonos.
All right, there we go. Listen, I have a very, very special guest here. Well, actually, let me get to somebody else though, because Couzin Bang is hanging around for just a split second. I just wanted to say hello to Couzin Bang. We gonna keep you on here for a little bit. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
You hanging in there?
Yes, sir.
Listen, at the end of the day, we have a very super special guest. This is going to be a little different because the last time we got in trouble for the last guest that we had on that was a female, I think that we got in trouble saying, but this time we got somebody that I think I don't know who more gangster.
She was a fucking liar. She was a liar.
Listen,
what the fuck?
But listen, we took a lot of heat, but I think this, I started looking at this young lady's profile and I started seeing a little gangster in her. She had a little, she had a little flavor to her. She was, I was like, don't judge a book by the cover. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I heard the accent. I heard the slang.
Yeah,
already,
ladies and gentlemen.
I already know.
We want to welcome you guys, the lovely Elisabeth Carson to the show, to Alienated.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
There you go. Listen, I was a little concerned. I was like, she ain't coming on our show. We over here, we hood as can be. And then I heard you. I watched the thing that you put out, and it was very intriguing to me. And you kind of went deep into some things, and I was like, oh, okay, hold on a second. She might even fit in good on our show because she was like, she popped it like it was, like it is. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to commend you for that. I mean, everyone, you see the looks and you see the beauty, and then you look up and you're like, what's happening? And I was like, all right, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So
it's really what up, though. What up, though, is really what it is.
What up, though? Is that what it is?
Yes.
So I'm around all these Chicago, New York, you know what I'm saying? And they be punking me, Elisabeth, up here. They be, you know what I'm saying, the Chi-Town guy, Couzin Bang. And Sin is always punking me, always treating me bad. So let me just break down a couple things for you. Alienated.
That's my big brother, man. I don't do that. Don't put that on me. No, I don't.
Listen,
you just be jumping out the window sometime.
So listen, we talk about, and I love you, Sin. We talk a lot about the things that you're talking about. And I want to get into exactly what you're talking about right now, what you're out there promoting and what you're going through and how everything is going. So we talk about everything on here. We just do it from a hood perspective. Like Sin and I felt like we were on the show. It is what it is. We were talking about aliens and extraterrestrial beings and spirituality and things, and they were kind of laughing at us. But the people in the comments were like, nah, they onto something. So this is how we came up with Alienated, right? And so we want to get into topics and talk about things and get different perspectives of other people, right? Not just us, but we like it in a hood form, right? Because like at the end of the day, they forget about us. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to be. You can curse, you can do whatever you want up here. Like we want to be respectful, but we don't care. We want to let it be known, right? We want to talk our talk, right?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. So I can curse. I can curse.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
can curse.
Yeah, you can do all that shit. Do all that shit. Yo, before we get into the show, can we cue up a video? Joy's telling me we got to cue up a video and we all give our input. You got to let her know that too. Like we all give our input on the video.
Well, you just let her know.
All right, well, shit, nigga, I'm not the referee, nigga. Like, you do that
bell,
shit.
Joy. Hit the bell.
He got 5 minutes in the year. He
God.
said nigga twice.
It's from ZG the God. So cue it up, Joey, and let's look at it and get all our opinions.
Look at this. I don't know what the hell this is. I'm right by my crib, though. Let me get out the picture of the light. Gee. It's like 5 lights in the sky right now. I don't know what these is. I'm just on my way to the crib. I just seen it. It's 3 of them right there. 3 of them right there, 1 right there. What the hell is this?
Okay. All right. So Elisabeth, we'll let you go first. So this is what we do on the show.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What is that? What do you think that is?
Well, I think that probably was some sort of ship that is not an airplane, not a helicopter, not a private jet. I mean, that kind of looked to me like it could have been extraterrestrial machinery. But what we do know is that the United States has had property of this advanced technology since the 1940s. So what I have experienced and heard over the times that I've went to disclosure events, and I was even in DC for Dr. Stephen Greer's disclosure day where they had whistleblowers and everything. And what I've heard is that most of the UAPs and the advanced technology that everyone thinks is really from aliens is our technology. And it's us testing our technology in the air. So sometimes it's not even your ETs, it's our own stuff. So I don't know if that was that or if it was actual extraterrestrials, but I mean, to me, it definitely didn't look like an airplane.
I agree with you. Most of that stuff is ours. We've had that stuff forever. They slowly drip in disclosure until people get to the point to where they just don't really care about it no more. Ain't nobody shocked or feared about it anymore. At least people are, acknowledging it these days. And they're just putting it out there slowly, and they're just trying to get the
Tommy,
opinion.
if you get the fuck out of here with this smooth voice you putting on. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah, we not doing that, bro.
I'm not. What the fuck? You think I'm trying to get with her because I'm trying to talk?
Well, what's up with this smooth ass voice, man? I ain't with that. No. Hell no.
What the fuck I'm supposed to sound like, motherfucker?
Billy D, hey, Sid,
you know the
he turned into
extraterrestrial and the benefits of Get the fuck out of here with that smooth shit, nigga.
He turned into Billy D. Tommy, huh? He turned
Billy D. Williams ass voice, nigga. Like, nah, man, we not. Go ahead.
So what do you? So,
wow.
So we know your take. Bang. What do you think that was?
Man, it was some goddamn airplanes, man. Lockheed Martin type shit. That's all it is, bro. It's motherfuckers like. Well, you got to realize, if you make something, you got to test it, bro. If I'm making airplanes and shit, I got to test them. And like I said, you telling me something alien or extraterrestrial decided it's going to turn on all its lights and fly over Kansas and wherever the fuck it's going to be on. Hey, we got to turn our lights on so nobody run into us.
He talking slower than me. This motherfucker, like, he mooching and shit. So how the fuck y'all going to talk about me? Y'all ain't going to talk about Bang.
Because, listen, I ain't talking smooth shit. I'm just saying what it is. It's fucking airplanes, Lockheed Martin shit, and they testing that shit, and that's what we seeing.
I'm starting to agree with Bang. I'm like, why they got all these lights in?
I'm not fucking getting ready to need lights. I'm an alien. Let's turn the lights on so all the humans can see us. Get the fuck out of here. Wait a minute, turn the lights on so nobody will bump into the back of us. Like, turn the lights on so we come out throughout the galaxy, we can see where we're going. Get the fuck out of here. That's all human shit, man.
So no UFOs got lights, nigga.
Man, ain't no goddamn UFO. No, ain't no UFO got no lights because you ain't seen no UFO. You seen a plane with lights. You seen jets with lights. You seen fucking all kind of shit to get in the air with lights, but you telling me motherfucker decide they're gonna come across the fucking light speeds, come across the whole galaxy and turn their headlights on when they get over Arkansas. Like, let's be for real.
All right, Elisabeth, do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
I mean, I really don't think that was a plane. Like, those were not planes because with planes, you see more than just one big light. You see like the wing lights right here, and then you see the top light. So there was not any of that. Plus, there was two of the big orbs that were right next to each other. If they were like very close. So I don't think an airplane.
Do you think those orbs are ours?
What the hell are y'all talking about? Orbs?
It was orbs. Those were orbs.
If anything, you look far away enough, it turns into one light. You're not gonna see something in the air all this miles away, and you looking at it, and it looks like a plane with a tail light or a headlight. It's gonna look like one light because you're seeing it you're seeing the light. You're not seeing the shape of the plane through the light. It's gonna look like an orb.
So big though. The lights were big. They were big. They weren't like a plane light. When you see a plane light from far away, it's very small. It's super small.
But who's to say that's why I said Lockheed Martin, Liz. That's why I said Lockheed Martin, Liz. So because these people, they don't have everything that you see or I see. They got all kind of new inventions they made, and they just testing their shit. People seeing it, acting goofy, talking about it's an alien. It's just flying at fucking plane speed. Looked like it was going at plane speed to me. Didn't look like it was zooming and making zigzags and crisscrossing and going up and down.
Let me get
y'all like they were going at plane speeds. Like, hey, look at us.
Could that have been those like when they put the what do they call those things when they put the like light in like they do a lighter and they like send it up in the balloon like a little.
No, motherfucker, you talking about some? Let me give y'all some goddamn history.
And don't forget, China been flying a little shit. Remember, we've been talking about China had little shit flying around. Remember that? A couple years ago when they had shit was flying.
The balloon, we shot that down.
Yeah, I know we shot it down, but people saw it. It was a UFO. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Let me give y'all some history. Can I get like a minute?
Go ahead.
Y'all talking all this shit about these spacecraft, but spacecraft existed millions of years ago.
Holy shit.
Remember, none of the races on this fucking planet came from here. Now, you can either say they were using spacecraft or they was using stargates. Which one? But we do know, and a lot of people gonna disagree with me, that the last races of people, most of the white races that came on this planet, they were brought here 12,000 years ago. 13,000 years ago when God fucked up everything. They used nuclear weapons and they invaded Mars and this Earth. But we were not riding horses when these motherfuckers, before they came here. We wasn't riding horses.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When we were on this planet.
Where the fuck you get this crazy ass story from?
Man, I study a lot. Spacecraft is nothing fucking new. We were going to all the planets in this solar system. We were actually going to, a matter of fact, those motherfuckers you call Olmecs, they came from Mars. How the fuck they get here? So all the shit with this all bullshit that we're looking at nowadays, it's all peanuts, man. When you fuck up a whole civilization and obliterate them for slavery like they've done, all of a sudden now you got to progressively start growing up. You got to progressively start evolving. You got to start the fuck over. And it's not just us.
Okay. I got you.
Have you been dealing with emotional instability, with stagnation, with addiction, with all of these things that you just feel like the world is on top of your shoulders and you're not breaking through, you're not able to make the money that you want to make, to have the successful relationships that you want to have? Guys, my name is Elisabeth Carson. I'm a transformational coach and entrepreneur. I help women break through these patterns of stagnation in their life and help them to optimize. And I'm here today to tell you that I have created 5 amazing meditations for you to try for free that digs into the subconscious layers of your being. Sometimes we consciously want a better relationship. We want to make more money. We want to be stable emotionally throughout our days, but yet we can't do that because our subconscious is running a program. When you do these meditations for 5 days in a row, you are going to notice your emotions stabilizing. You're going to notice better relationships starting to come into your life. Maybe you're inside of a toxic relationship and now you have the guts to be able to walk away from that and be able to manifest what it is that you really want. So put your email and your name in below and we will send you the 5 meditations that's going to help you break through those subconscious patterns that have been keeping you stuck, addicted, and emotionally crashing out on people that are undeserving.
So Elisabeth, I watched the episode when you were talking and you were kind of getting into detail and you were talking about in your past obviously we're all fans of Forbidden Knowledge, and that's why I've seen you on the show, whatnot. Let me look this way. And
we met Billy. Come on.
Well, listen. So, and at the end of the day, like I wanted to know a couple of things because when I watched your video the other day, you went really deep. There was a lot of spirituality that was going into there. I saw that you were talking about a shaman, and that you went to speak to the shaman, and she had turned and said that she started following the Bible again and following Christ. So unfortunately up here, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your worldview, Tommy thinks that God is a punk and he doesn't believe in God. So in your
I believe in God.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me finish. Now you ain't said that before, right? He ain't said that
I never
before.
said I didn't believe in God.
This nigga's full of shit.
Let me finish.
Full of shit.
Okay, well, you motherfuckers want to bring up a point.
Tommy,
let me finish. Hold on, stop.
We have to let her go, Tommy.
No, let me finish. I believe in God.
No,
but what I did say, God is the devil. So God does exist. Okay? I do believe in God. Okay. God is an entity. God controls everything that goes on this planet right now.
Okay.
But it's not the same thing as the creator. It's not the benevolent being that everybody is trying to worship or somebody wants to believe in.
Now, can she speak? Can she speak now? Can you shut the fuck up?
But you fucked me up because you be telling me what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
That I do believe in God, but God is the devil.
Okay. All right. Now you do. Okay, I get that. Now, in Elisabeth, in the video I watched, you were saying that you had gotten away from God. You had gotten away from the church. You had gotten away from that, and you said that like. Go ahead. Tell me a little bit about that experience, because I thought that was intriguing about you going back.
Yeah. It was interesting how everything happened. So I had not gotten away from the church. I got away from the church at a very young age. I stopped going to church probably at 17. I was raised Presbyterian Christian, so I learned all about it, but I never really subscribed all the way to all the stories that I was hearing. It wasn't making sense. So I've always been very open-minded and very spiritual. So there was a time that when I was with my ex-husband that I kind of got away from praying. So I got away from my practices of leaning into a higher source to comfort me and guide me, because I felt like I was God, right? Because I know that we have divine source creator energy within us. So in my eyes, I started just to go within with all of my stuff. So it was like this low level of anxiousness that always was present at all times. And there was a day where I knew I had to have a hard conversation with somebody. Mm-hmm. And so I was freaking out. So I called the shaman that I had done plant medicine with 3 years prior. And as I called her, she told me that she turned Christian following the Bible. And now she's like, talking about Jesus Christ. So I listened to her. I'm very open-minded. I didn't shut her down. I just listened, and she talked to me about the Bible, and then she prayed for me. And then I leave where I was at. I call my girl who did the plant medicine with me because I was freaking out. I was like, you would never guess this shaman just converted to Christianity. Now she's reading the Bible and following Jesus Christ. And then my girl says to me, well, I've been scared to tell you, but to be honest, I literally 5 minutes ago, I was telling my husband that if you ever found God, that you would be unstoppable. And she was like, honestly, I've been reading the Bible again and going back to church, and I've been scared to tell you. So that was number 2. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. She prayed for me. So then I pull up in front of the house, and I'm about to walk in and have this hard conversation. Right before I walked in the house, my old manager, my business manager, called me and said, hey, I have a feeling that I need to pray for you right now. He's a devout Christian. And I was like, are you serious? Like, what? So he prays for me. So that's 3 times in one day. So I'm like, there has to be something to this. So as I walk in the house, I'm in my head like, if this is real, and this power, this is really happening, like something's bringing me back towards source, towards God, towards universe, then show me. So I sit down, I listen, I have this hard conversation. And as I'm sitting there for the first time in probably 4 years, I didn't have that low level of anxiety. I had confusion. And then I also had shame because in my eyes, if it would make me weak if I'm God to have to lean into something else to comfort me and to calm me down. So as I was saying in my head, as I was getting talked at, I was saying like, if this is real, keep me calm. If this is real, just have peace within me. And that's exactly what I had. I mean, I'm kind of like a firecracker, so I don't really keep my mouth shut too much. And I just sat there in peace listening to what was happening. Like, okay. And so I was like, okay, there's something to this. So after that, I just dove back into my practices of praying and connecting to a higher source, basically.
So the question that I have for you is there a difference between praying and meditation, or are they the same?
Honestly, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing. I hate these human words that like put a thing on something, because if you hear, ooh, she's praying, and then you're against, I don't know, Christianity or religion, then you're going to be like, oh, that's bad. But really, you're right. It's kind of like the same thing. Praying is like meditation. It's like connection, right? I mean, this is what all it is you're connecting to a higher power than you to be able to try to get some comfort or guidance or whatever it is that you're trying to search out. I mean, it's really just connection to something higher than yourself.
And I'm sorry, the word I wanted to use wasn't meditation. I wanted to use manifesting, because you said that in the clip that I watched, you were talking about manifesting. So is that because I look at that as the same. I look at like praying is just merely me manifesting what I want, and I hope that I can get or ask the universe for. So is that similar or no?
I mean, I honestly think it's how you pray. I mean, it's not like wishing, hoping, wanting, because as soon as you wish, hope, and want, then that means that you aren't, right? So that's telling the universe. I mean, spiritual law says you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So when you're manifesting and praying, are you like, oh, please, because I'm less than, I really need, blah, blah, blah? Or are you saying, yes, like this is what I am, this is what I know I'm creating, this is, like present time action and embodiment. It's kind of like how you structure your prayer if you want to call it the same thing as manifestation. Because in my eyes, manifestation is just embodying what you want in the moment of already now. So it's like visualization, and it's carrying the energy of what you want to be right now. There is no separation in this dimension. I mean, it's all like there's no space and time. This is just an illusion. So, spiritual law says that if you are what you want, that's what's going to come back to you. So
what's your purpose?
My purpose?
Yes.
My purpose is to uplift humanity, to change the trajectory of the collective consciousness, waking people up so we can stop being manipulated, systemized, and conditioned in all of these different aspects of idiocracy that is happening on the planet right now. I mean, there's still war. Why are we killing each other? Like, why do we have the nukes pointed at ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? It makes no sense to me.
I get it. And you know what? That's fascinating. You're not alone.
So, Sin, you got anything? So, okay, watch this. So you said systematic. Also, when I watched that, and this is what I loved about the interview that you gave, I was actually really, I'm not going to lie to you, I was super shocked that you went into certain things. And you went into talking about, you said you had 2 felonies. And I was totally blown away that you brought that up. And you were like, I'm like, holy shit, she really should be on our show if she got two felonies.
You too pretty to be creating crimes, goddammit.
So look at this guy. So I guess for me, that was very, I like that about you. And I felt that was genuine that you opened up about that.
Now I got something to say. What you got 2 felonies for?
Don't be telling your goddamn. Don't be telling your business.
I got 2 felonies, so I want to know what the fuck.
I don't care. I really don't.
That's illegal.
The only reason why I asked the question was because you said the systematic. You used the word systematic, and I thought
she can't talk about her felonies.
Hell no.
I thought you said she did. Oh, I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know.
Go ahead.
I'm
sorry, Elizabeth. I brought it up because you said systematic, and it made me think about the systematic system that they do. And you were explaining to us how Go ahead. You can explain to him what you said. There was a poignant thing that if you had one felony, you could get that expunged right away. But they gave you 2, and that's what made me trigger when you said systematic. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's unfair. That system is one of the most unfair systems that is in place. It is not to help people to get better at all by any means, because they're feeding these prisoners toxic food. They're giving them toxic water. They do toxic things. It's really more of a meetup so you can learn how to hustle better, really is what it is. They don't rehabilitate shit. And I'm so happy I can say cuss words because I really I hate this system. It's so stupid to me. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And they don't want you to get better. They just want you to sink more into the loser criminal mentality so that, I mean, it's all the way through it. The COs, the cops that watch you, the freaking judges, the prosecutors. It's ridiculous. I mean, I had no felonies prior. This was not a violent crime. And the prosecutor, he stuck me with 2 counts of the same charge. So that's why I had 2 felonies, because it was 2 counts of the same charge. And if you only get 1, then after 7 years, it gets expunged. But I couldn't get them expunged because they stuck me with 2 for so long. But they recently passed this new law in Michigan where if you have 2 felonies and they're nonviolent and you haven't gotten in trouble, then you can get them expunged. So I went through the whole process to do so. So now I don't have I have a clear record. It's supposed to be sealed, but I mean, I think you can still find out that I had them before.
Yeah, they can still see it.
I don't really care though. Honestly, it hasn't. I mean, it's made things a little bit more difficult. But to be honest, it is what it is. This is not like I'm trying to cover up something of my past. My past is just what it is. It's just facts, right?
You secretly a gangster. I'm just messing with you.
So
pretty ass gangster.
So being on Forbidden Knowledge, I've watched Billy Carson for a long time, and then you kind of popped up. Did you co-start that with him? Was that already there? Was that done? Was that already established before you came on?
Yeah, it was already established. He had already, launched the business years prior. I just helped him scale.
Okay.
So he was like a one-man show when I jumped on board. So I helped him scale.
So now,
let me keep it 100 with her real quick. I don't talk about him good on this show.
Yeah.
I think he's a bougie nigga.
I like the motherfucker.
No, shut up, Larry. Shut up. Let me just tell her because
that was Tommy.
I don't want to be no phony shit going on. I don't talk good about that nigga because he made that person right there that I fuck with feel a certain type of way.
I appreciate you that.
Didn't Billy Carson write some books?
Yeah, he wrote a bunch of books. But let me get to the question I wanted to ask. You obviously, I seen you get to travel a lot of places. You got to go. I think you guys are in the pyramids in Africa and those type of places, right? Have you ever seen anything like that? Did you ever go? I'm not going to even say. Did you ever go anywhere and see anything that was like paranormal? That was a little different. That was like, yo, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you ever have any of those journeys, or can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we actually saw. It was some sort of machinery ship, something. We were at the Sphinx. When at sunrise, and we were all looking at the Sphinx, and then behind it you could still see the stars. It was still kind of dark outside, and all of a sudden we saw this light kind of go up and then squiggle like that and then shoot off in the distance, and I got it on camera. Wow. And it's crazy. And we also used to take people to UFO hunts. So we would go to Giant Rock in California and just sit there and watch ships go all around above us, whether they be our ships or UFOs. I mean, we used to watch.
Do you have like the craziest story, or is that the craziest story? Is that the craziest story that you have?
No, I have a crazy. I mean, something happened to me in the Great Pyramid before. That was weird.
Okay, yeah. Okay, please. Do you mind telling us that crazy story?
No, yeah, for sure. So we were. I was in the Great Pyramid, and there's a secret place in there that no one really knows about. Like, no one knows about this place. And the guide showed me where it was at, and I was standing there, and he was telling me that if you have a good heart, if you hum, then the humming will get extremely loud and it'll resonate up and you'll hear it. And so I started to hum in there, and all of a sudden I could feel like the hum leaving my body. It went all the way up to the top of the pyramid, came back down. And when those cymatics hit me, when that sound hit me, then it was like I shot into, I don't even know where I was. I'm not a seer. I don't see things. I don't hear things. I feel things. So that's how I connect. I feel. I never see. I never leave my body. I don't astral travel. So this was very odd for me. And all of a sudden I shot into it. Felt like I was in space looking at all of these different universes and colors and just shooting around like a star, basically. And it was like I almost was super out of body. And then when I came back, it was like I downloaded information about Egypt that I never even knew before.
Oh,
so
shit.
that was incredible. That was incredible.
Hey, Liz,
was that anything like a vortex?
Was you taking LSD, Liz?
The vortex.
No.
What?
Was that anything like experiencing a vortex?
A vortex? I don't know. I mean, it kind of felt like I started spinning up into space, and then all of a sudden I was just there and I was floating, watching space happen. And I'm not lying.
So
this really happened.
That's that Casamigos. Now stop.
I do
That's
smoke
that
weed, but I was not
Casamigos.
smoking weed that day.
Oh, okay,
No, there was no drugs. We were in Egypt. I'm not about to fucking smuggle drugs to Egypt.
Listen, I believe you. Listen, I believe you about the acoustics. Okay, I believe you about the acoustics, the way the acoustics sounded, and how they probably had a profound effect on you. Maybe not where you saw spaces, and I don't, know about that. And I definitely don't believe in the alien shooting. I think there was fireworks or something. Some little kid was shooting fireworks.
You don't believe in aliens, but the Pentagon has released information about aliens that they are in possession of extraterrestrials.
Again.
But you don't believe it still?
You got to watch out for misinformation. I keep saying, Liz.
From the Pentagon? From the government?
Ain't like the Pentagon don't lie.
Look, you got to go to some of these disclosures and hear these whistleblowers.
He don't believe in nothing. Him and Sin don't believe in nothing. They don't believe in nothing.
Listen, all this alien stuff is like...
When y'all talk about stargates and fucking portals, I don't believe that shit.
Got brake lights and fucking halogen
Sin,
lights and shit. It's like, come on, man.
Sin, you can't think a thought that's not ever been produced somewhere in the universe. And I think she was at a spiritual center where there's something more complex than a vortex. And she's not the first person I heard that happen to. So I'm gonna join. I'm gonna do that shit too. I want to be. I want to tap into some of that energy because our people used to do that shit until these to the new guys that's on the planet came to take over the space invaders.
Hey, Sam.
It's called strands of Kush, Tommy. That's what it's called.
I don't drink. That motherfucking shit don't do that shit to me. If I smoke some of that shit, I'll be asleep.
You don't think there's a connection between the plant and the... Because, Sin, just so you do know.
There is.
I'm not hugging... These niggas told me to go hug trees. I'm not doing that weird ass shit, bro. I'm not hugging no tree.
Who told you to do that?
I did. I told them
You said go talk to plants and all that.
I did.
You can talk to plants and animals.
Everything.
You just don't have to. You don't have to. If it don't matter, because if you don't want to do it, that's cool. That's okay. But it's people that really want to know how to do. It's a lot of people that have done that shit and proved that shit.
My boy got a dog that don't like nobody, and go try to talk to it. See if they don't bite your motherfucking hand off. You ain't talking to no fucking animals, my nigga.
I'll peel his cap. That motherfucker ain't fuck with me. I'll carry a gat.
Hey.
That motherfucker, I ain't gonna let no dog ruin my life,
hey, listen, time out. They don't say gats. They don't say gats no more. That's kind of old. That's the old term.
Okay, whatever.
That's kind of old.
It says gats.
Yeah, it says gats. Nobody says gats anymore. And listen, just so y'all know, Sin really is scared of animals because when we were in San Antonio promoting the fight, we ran up on like some squirrels and shit, and they were just out there chilling. And I was like, come on, Sin, let's go.
You out there, you was like, yo, Sin, look, it's squirrels.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at you like, yo, what type of nigga is Larry, man? Like, maybe I don't know everything about this nigga.
Yeah, like these squirrels were like chilling, and it was like 3 or 4 of them. And they were close to us. Like, they weren't trying to run away. I was like, yo, let's go holler at them. Like, and then Sin was I knew he didn't like the animals. That's why he just kept pushing. He was terrified. I think that's what it really is. That's your fear. I think that's your real fear. Oh, you sleeping? So at the end of the day, so this is what I have to deal with, Elisabeth. I'm up here with I have skeptics, and I have guys that are from Area 51. So now let's get into the spiritual thing because I'm really interested in the spiritual realm, and I've heard you say the spirits. Do you believe in death? Do you believe that we go to a different realm? Do you believe we go somewhere else? I recently just had my wife passed away in September, and she was heavily into church. And then, when I hear certain things, I get confused, and I wonder if she made it to wherever she wanted to go, wherever she thought she was going to go, wherever she thought she was going to go. So what's your take on spirituality?
Yeah, well, I don't. Well, energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. So at the end of the day, we are just energy. I mean, these skin suits are what we walk around with in this lifetime, but inside of these, not even inside, but that connection to the higher power, source, universe, God, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's really what we are. We're just pure energy. So yes, I believe that we die, this physical body dies, but that our spirits, our energy lives on and just returns back to the oneness, the wholeness, the place, right? And then maybe we reincarnate on this planet. Maybe we reincarnate somewhere else on a different planet. Maybe we're aliens in the future. I don't know. But I think anything is really possible. I mean, I definitely don't believe that after you die, you either go to hell or heaven. I believe that when you die, you just return back to where we came from. We have a bad case of amnesia coming to incarnating as humans in this lifetime. But I know for a fact, like I've had many experiences that have shown me that once people pass over, their energy is still there.
So what are we gonna do when we transform? What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I personally believe that if your mission has been accomplished, your soul's contracts have been accomplished. I mean, I think in my perspective, before we incarnate in this lifetime, we pick out what we're going to do. And we have like a timeline, and we either can follow that timeline all the way through, or our egos can take over, our humanness can take over, and we just kind of divert and go off kilter. But I think that we plan all of the things that we're going to do in life. We plan and sign contracts with other spirits, other souls who are going to enter into our lives. We, all of these things, it's pre-planned. That's why I believe in deja vu. That's why I believe in synchronicity, because if you're on that higher road and you're following your purpose, then it's almost like a remembering. But if you get off and you fall into ego, then that's when I think that maybe when you die in this form, you just come right back or something, because you have not accomplished your soul's mission.
So you chose your parents?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sin, do you believe that you choose your parents? Because that's the big topic that I've been seeing lately. Here you go.
That shit.
Here you go.
I don't believe that shit either, son.
You don't believe
Hell
you don't
no.
believe you chose your parents?
Hell no. You think it's a motherfucker in Africa sitting there eating some goddamn bullshit, or in one of these fucked up countries sitting there like they chose to be right there?
For a soul, you got to think about what. Yes, of course. You always do. It's for souls. Like you put yourself in hard positions. Why? So you can grow, right? So you can get more knowledge. You can get more wise. You can go through something hard to be able to get to the other side. That's how you grow. You're not ever going to grow if everything's all pillowy your whole life.
I'm not going to be born in some shit where I'm hungry and flies are stuck to my face.
That's going to teach you a huge lesson. That's going to teach you a huge lesson.
You might be all right, nigga. You might be all right.
Listen.
You might be all right, nigga.
Listen. You see what the problem with that? The only problem I have with that theory is that we've been taught that Africa is the little kid with the stomach, the belly, and he's fucked up and flies. That's not the real Africa, fam. That's propaganda. So there are a lot of people over there. There are a lot of people in Africa who live a very simple, basic, loving, caring life. We just haven't been exposed to it.
Well, let me interject. I got to interject there, Sam.
So spirituality. So I guess what you're saying is that I understand that we don't die. Our energy doesn't die. The physical body does, right? And we go on to another plane. And that has been a big topic about people picking their parents and choosing their parents. That's kind of weird to me. That doesn't make sense to me that I chose the people that I wanted to do it, because my father wasn't there. And I know the nigga that I am today, I wouldn't have chosen the nigga that wouldn't have been there for me.
You don't know what your spiritual karma is.
Bang, you had something for it and I cut you off. What you wanted to say, Bang? My bad.
I forgot now, nigga.
That happened to me last episode.
So, how has your spiritual journey been since your exit of Forbidden Knowledge? Do you find yourself more peaceful? Do you feel like that you've fulfilled your obligations there, and now it's time for you to find your own spirit animal and create and do what you need to do from there? Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, divorce and death and moving are three of the most worst things that anyone can ever go through, the most stressful things that any human can go through. So it was very stressful, but I didn't let myself fall victim to my circumstances, which so many of us do. We fall victim to our circumstances and start to blame everybody else for our reality. And really, that just takes your power away from creating your reality. So I kind of turned the mirror back around on myself after that hard time and assessed the situation so I could change my frequency, so I could change my actions to never attract something like that again. I mean, I never perceived myself going through a divorce, but I kind of found out why the purpose and the reason of me doing all of these things or going through these things.
Why?
So, I mean,
why you never saw that? Because you're perfect?
No, I never said that. I'm far from perfect.
Oh, you gonna bring out the gangster, huh?
We want the gangster. Hey, listen, Elizabeth, do not hold back on him. Fuck him. I promise you, it's fuck him right now.
No, I think y'all gonna be back together one day.
Oh, here you go.
No, we are not.
It doesn't matter.
We're not.
Listen to your dreams.
Nope, that's never gonna happen.
Listen.
Hold on.
No.
Tommy, answer Sin's question. That's what I want to get to, because you hopped up your seat when he said that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah, baby, yeah.
You said you never imagine yourself getting a divorce, and I'm like, well, why? Because you perfect? Like, you ain't do nothing wrong? Not trying to get in your business, because I don't care, but I'm just saying, why would you never see that? And plus, I like what you said, moving is stress. That's why I ain't fucking moved to Vegas yet.
Oh,
it's stressful. But go ahead back to what you were saying. Like, why you would never think certain things would happen to you, because of why?
Well, I never perceived this life to get divorced from somebody, because I have been asked a couple times. I only said yes one time. So, I mean, I really thought that it was till death do we part. So I just never perceived that I would ever experience divorce in this lifetime of mine. So it was kind of a shocker. Not that I'm perfect. I, of course, was not perfect in that relationship, nor was he. Nobody can ever be perfect in any type of situation at all. I mean, ever. We're human. We are here and we are faulted by default.
That's bullshit.
So it's like we can't be perfect. What?
That's bullshit.
You think that we could be perfect?
I mean, why ain't it? Why ain't it?
You don't have to.
Wait, hold on, Tommy. Goddamn it!
All right.
The fuck?
Sorry.
What I'm saying is, why ain't it? Why ain't it perfect? Why is it that you can sit here and say that, you come back as this and you can reincarnate and good things happen, bad things happen, right? Why aren't these good things and bad things that happen, why are they not perfect if it's not your plan? Wait, let me say this, Liz. Don't hold on now. Wait a minute. Because before you came on this show, I was just explaining that I don't know when I'm coming. I don't know when I'm going. So, in other words, I was telling Sin, I was like, I don't know when I'm going to be born, and I don't know when I'm going to die. So, Liz, they told your mama, they said, hey, she's going to come around April 13th. Okay? Now, they didn't know exactly when you was coming out the womb. And then I asked Sin, when is he going to die? He said, I don't know. So I said, if we don't know when we're coming and we don't know when we're going, how much control do you think you have in between them 2 points? So you're really playing a part in a play that's not yours. So everything is perfect. Because whether things happen to you that you perceive as being bad, or things happen to you to perceive.
What if she can't cook? That ain't perfect.
But that's what. But guess
cook?
what?
What if he ain't like the way she cook or something?
But look what I'm saying.
Perfect is what we see.
Sin, right? If she can't cook, then leave her the fuck alone and go find you somebody that can cook. So now my thing is this. it's all perfect because it's not our plan. If it was our plan, Liz would have everything. She'd rule us with iron fist because she is a human. If it was her plan, if it was any man's plan, you'd be ruled because that's how we are. And that's how remember I said we animals. The only thing that kept us civilized is law. That's where you get the Bible and the Quran. This is law books, man. Just like you can go to jail. You went to jail, you said you've been convicted of some shit. It's law books. It's always been law books. This just the ones that we find in the courts now are derived from the ones we call the Bible, the Quran, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Book of the Dead, and the Emerald Tablets. It's all laws because everybody been knowing, hey, don't do this because you'll get fucked up like this. But let me tell you this, and I know ain't nobody here gonna deny this. If your black ass followed them commandments, you probably wouldn't have too many problems, if any. Think about it. If you didn't lie, if you didn't steal, if you didn't commit adultery, if nobody fornicated, nobody, bear fault, whatever, all the little, I could sit here and go through them. But if you went through them, you probably wouldn't have no problems, man.
No. I think, listen,
you probably would not have as many. Listen, I'm not saying no problems. You might get a flat tire.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I know,
but you ain't gonna have no problems that's created by your lack of discipline.
So
Liz,
do you think? Hold on. Do you think being honest, if that's the case, if we're being honest, so you're telling me that I should get rewarded for being honest all the time?
That's not.
Let me ask you a question, Liz.
Like
do you think that you should get rewarded for being honest at all times?
What? That's crazy.
Rewarded? What does rewarded mean?
Because he's saying thou shalt not lie.
No, but that's just a way of.
Nigga, all my Catholic school teachers and principal ain't got no fucking money. No, and I see them to this day. No
doubt. But
what I'm saying,
niggas broke as hell.
What I'm saying, we're not talking about finances. We're not talking about finance. He's saying follow the rules. So I'm saying if you were to tell. No, fuck that.
I think differently.
I'm sorry, Liz. I'm gonna ask another question.
No. Let me finish.
Hold on.
Let me finish the topic before you move on. I think she's a spiritual goddess, and I think that the situation, the circumstance. No. Listen.
You're the spiritual goddess now.
No. Listen.
You're the spiritual goddess now.
Listen. It's a lot. Hey, I think.
Every time a woman
Wait,
show,
I ain't finished. Let me make a point.
In the motherfucking Romeo and Juliet. Yo, stop that shit, Tommy. All right?
Think she's a
I think
she's a spiritual goddess.
I think that marriage shit is very
okay, hold on, Tommy.
I think you can be with somebody, you can be involved with somebody, and you can have your distance and you can fucking still be happy. I don't think that you have to sign them motherfucking papers. That motherfucker who set that shit up, man, it makes it fucked up.
Okay, stop. All right, now,
that don't make her bad, and that don't make him bad. It's just, it'll be all good in the neighborhood. You'll see. They'll be back together.
Okay, listen. At the end of the okay, listen, Liz.
Hey, Tommy, this is not the dating show. What the fuck you think this is?
Hold on a second. Let me go back to this because you said the 10 Commandments, whatever those the laws are, that if we do right. So you're telling me when the police had you hemmed up and they was like, yo, Couzin Bang,
right?
Did you take A, B, and C? And you could have been honest and said, yes, I did.
I ain't take shit though.
Take shit.
Don't say nothing.
I ain't say nothing.
You don't say nothing.
You have the right to remain.
See, you gotta understand something. You gotta understand something.
Okay.
The cruelest lies are often told in silence.
Are we the crew? Do we need some theme music behind that? The way you said it, like
theme music.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, listen, bro.
I think that was.
I can live my life.
Robert
I can
Louis
live.
Stevenson has said he wrote "Kidnapping," Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Listen,
the cruelest lies are often told in silence.
Listen, I can go and do everything the proper way. I can be as honest and honorable as possible. And my house, I could go home today and my house is still robbed.
Sure, you can. But
You know what I'm
again,
saying?
that's why I said things happen. And it goes back to what Liz was saying about trials and tribulations sculpting you. You know what I'm saying? This is wait, let me hold the fuck on, nigga. So now this is what the fuck it is. So now let me give you a perfect example. We have people like Martin Luther King. I'm not a civil rights type of, I'm not all champion and all that because I still got a lot to learn about that. But, I know the basics. And it's like, I think Martin Luther King, he has a statue in Washington, D.C. If you look at that statue, it's like unfinished. It's like it has the front of him chiseled out in the front. But the back of it is still an unfinished ashlar, they would call it. An unfinished ashlar. You see what I'm saying? And that is the symbol of the work was not done, son. You hear me? And that's what it means, like, until you get that, you get chiseled out, you get formed, you all the way dug off in, you got a lot to learn, man.
Listen.
Bang,
We know everything we do is a lesson, baby.
Being that we both, when it come to that law library in jail, because you did what, 6 more years than I did, so you did some time. I'm gonna listen to you on that, but that shit was some bullshit. Man.
What?
I don't know where the fuck you was going with that shit. Talking about a statue in DC and all that shit.
Because
look,
look, it's like, listen.
Now listen, time out, nigga.
Look, Sin. Let me put some clarity on. Listen.
Did you know a nigga said
day.
in a Rawway prison? He said just because you read all them black books, Malcolm X, and that don't make me your brother's keeper, motherfucker.
Listen, I don't give a fuck
dirty,
about
just like
none
the
of that
white
shit.
boy.
I ain't never listened. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I'm not.
About a statue.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you some real shit. I'm not a nigga. I'm not a nigga that got locked up and learned. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one of them niggas. I was informed before all of this. I didn't even go to prison until my 40s, nigga. You understand? So with me, I'm a nigga was raised by two specific people. Keep it 100. My mama worked at Robeson in Chicago. All right, that's a high school. Bad than a motherfucker. My father, he was a hustling motherfucker. So I got the best of both worlds. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I know I can articulate myself. We can talk about the goddamn pyramids, or we can talk about crack, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem. I can take pride in that.
This is
fascinating. And that's what it is. But when it comes to that, everything is fucking perfect, man. You know what I'm saying?
So everything is everything.
Everything is everything. You know, just be glad you didn't wake up in a hut, nigga. Be glad you ain't wake up with flies on you in a hut.
But you ain't,
because it's a thin line between you ain't nothing but a sperm cell, nigga.
It can't be perfect. You ain't even.
It's always perfect.
She don't like to shut up. She said that a little while ago. That's why I started smiling. She said, I don't know what way you said it, but she was like, I don't know when to shut up.
Well,
like,
that's why her husband ain't with her ass then.
That's why
I like the motherfucker that talk a lot.
That's why her husband ain't with her.
She said, say it again, Elizabeth.
I said I'm a firecracker. Not that I don't know how to shut up, because I do know how to shut up, but I am a firecracker. And if someone is talking at me and disrespecting me, I'm going to stick up for myself. But here's the thing. I'm not in disagreement with you saying that everything is perfect. I think that, and some of y'all gonna disagree, but I think that everything that happens to us in life is perfect. It's all divinely perfect.
Sure.
And I choose to believe that way. Why? Because it pulls me out of victim mentality. Because the minute that you start to blame something else outside of yourself for the reason why your life is the way that it is, that blocks you from your blessings. Like, you have to understand that even the bad in the moment happens for a purpose and a reason. Everything bad that I've went through in my life has taught me so much and got me to where I am today. Like, the divorce was bad. It was a bad situation, right? But it was perfect at the same time. It taught me so much. I am where I am today because of that separation.
Right.
I mean, I am where I am today because of all the stuff that I've went through. I went to jail. I am where I am today because of that experience. I mean, I've sat and talked to the governor of a state, and I've sat in a jail cell and talked to myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is perfect all the time.
Right.
And once you can accept your reality as
right?
You're damn right.
Straight up gangster.
everything becomes perfect for you.
Listen, I just want to thank you so much for coming to sit with us. And this was dope. I ain't gonna even front. Is there anything that you want to promote? Anything that you're doing that you want to push out there? Like I said, we have almost 200,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to that.
Yeah, she cool as shit. I thought she was coming on here with some bougie ass attitude. I really wasn't.
Yeah.
Why would I have a bougie attitude?
See, this is
Because
part two.
you are who you with. You are who you with, and then once he said, "Yo, his ex-wife," I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
Well,
Hey, won't you say that for part 2?
Well, I know Billy Carson left a hell of an imprint on your mind because he's that kind of individual.
No.
No, you saying that. Of course you're saying that. You might be saying that in spite, though, because you're going through a hell of a time.
Y'all don't even understand. Look, I was already on the road to what I was doing before I even met him, number one. Number two, when we were together, like, I focused on my stuff because I don't give two shits about aliens, about ancient civilizations, about any of the things that he was ever interested in. So I never paid really attention to any of that.
That's opposite attracts.
So...
That's what makes it good.
That's what makes it
That's
good.
what makes it so good. That's opposite attracts.
So wait, he didn't glow you up? He didn't glow you up?
He had a platform that I put a lot. Look, I helped to scale his company, and this is public record. There are many videos of him saying this out of his own mouth. I scaled that business 6 to 8 figures in 3 years. I scaled his following from 3 to 11 million in 4. So the work behind the scenes, the blow up of that company, who do you think that was? It has been said multiple times. I got screenshots of
so that's what the hell you supposed to do, Liz.
I put in work. I put in more work.
That's what you're supposed to do.
In that time that I was with him than I have ever put in my entire life. So did I get something from him? I mean, we had some times that were awesome, but I really feel inside of that, it's like I really gave everything. I helped to build that. So 50% of all of that he got from me. And I got from him. It was like this. I didn't gain something because of him. I'm not who I am and have the platform I have today because of him. I would have had that regardless of meeting his ass or not. So I'm just saying, like, he didn't blow me up. He didn't do all of this stuff
really
for me. It was
like
more
that,
like I helped him.
I was just making sure.
No.
Hey, Liz, that was some light bullshit.
Listen.
It's not.
That was some light bullshit right there. Because you saying, you know this man, if you married a motherfucker, he had an impression on you.
Ring the bell. Listen, stop.
He had an impression.
Stop.
Yes. An impression for
He
sure.
changed the way you
Now,
cook
did he
greens
make
or
me who
something.
I
You
am
cook
today?
beans or
Absolutely,
something different.
1000%
Something
no.
you do, goddamn.
Listen, I asked a simple question. I need y'all to shut the fuck up, please.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, would you like to?
Yeah.
Would you please go ahead and tell us what you want to promote out there? That was the question, Sam.
Yes. Yeah. So I recorded 5 free meditations at my meditation page. So you can go to unlimitedmeditationpack.com and download these. And I would hope for people that are really trying to go down this journey of healing and making their lives better and more stable. And maybe you're hitting ceilings in your life. You want to make more money. You want better relationships. I mean, these meditations will help you do so. Unlimitedmeditationpack.com. And it's theta and alpha entrainment music. So you can really dig into your subconscious because you can't do that when your brainwave state is in beta, which is right now we're all in beta talking with each other. So yeah, you can really dig into your subconscious and help start rewiring things just with these meditations. And then I'm launching a course at the beginning of January, and I do group coaching and one-on-one coaching as well. So
that's what's up.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I want to thank everybody for checking in. We got to go ahead and check out. So we really appreciate Elisabeth Carson for coming on and rocking out with us. I'm going to apologize on behalf of these ignorant motherfuckers up here, right?
We ain't ignorant, Liz. Fuck that.
It's organizing. It's organizing stuff here.
So she can handle it.
No. It's organizing stuff here.
No, this is like what I look. I love this vibe. Okay, I come back.
Yeah, exactly. We would love to have you back, and then get things going or go on some of these field trips we going on. So we appreciate you. Everybody out there, like, subscribe. Sin, you got anything before we leave?
Hit that thumbs up. And thank y'all for watching. And thank you to all our guests that come through and show love. And thank you, Elisabeth, for coming up here and and not being whack. Okay? Like you was a very entertaining guest. Like I said, I have my assumptions and
why you blushing?
This boring ass shit.
Now you kissing
I was
See you later, man. We out of here.
Are we alone? And what happens after you die?
Where the fuck we go? You and Larry.
Because I don't want to pull over in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I ain't scared of no fucking God. God is a bitch. I'm going to keep saying it.
Hey, hold on, break that down. That went over my head.
How you ain't believe?
That's what we talking about, reptilians?
You think we're in the fermentation?
Hold on, Vlad. Is this an alien?
Yeah.
This nigga.
We have kids ordering pieces off of fucking Amazon and bringing full-ass spaceships in their thing. And what has happened to those kids?
Niggas trying to turn my shit into a Space Jam. Are you racist?
No.
The mission is over, man. We did the mission last night. You want to sit around here?
It's never over, nigga.
They're gone.
Tim told me you're out your mind. Hold on,
He called God a...
Hold on.
Let him... Wait, I've never heard that before.
Let me look around you. We're in the middle of no fucking
It's also a fucking street.
These motherfuckers rub the blood of human beings and all of that shit on their skin, and they get a fucking high that you couldn't fucking imagine.
I'm gonna give me a BLT sandwich with some French fries and a fucking iced tea. It's the prostitution house around the corner.
Ain't no such thing as that. Look.
Where you going?
Go, bro. Let's go.
Fucking come out this way for nothing,
Get the fuck in the car, man.
Tommy, goddamn, let somebody else talk.
Y'all niggas should have been started your own show a long time ago.